Everybody, happy Tuesday. I was hoping you could see Muffin. You can kind of see the top of her head there. She's sitting on my lap and now she's like, "Oh, mother, I was down to sit on your lap when you were quiet, but now that your mouth has opened, I'm leaving." You guys should know that she was rubbing her face against the mic while we were in the starting soon screen. So I think that was her way of sending love to chat. So she was here, very, very brief Muffin appearance. You saw basically the top of her ears and away she went. But there you have it. It's always good to start off a stream with a little Muffin sighting. I like to think of it as a blessing. The babbling begins. I shall take my leave, mother. That's honestly spot on, is probably exactly what she was thinking. She was like, yeah, no, I know how this goes. You're not going to shut your mouth for the next 3 hours. I'm out of here. But yeah, hi everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to stream. Tonight is going to be a comfy, cozy stream. We're going to be playing some more TCG Card Shop Simulator. We are going to be doing another shift at Muffin Card Co. And for some of you guys, it is Wednesday. So happy Wednesday to you guys on the other side of the pond. For those of you guys just joining us for the first time in our TCG Card Shop Simulator journey, we do have about 10 hours into the game, and our store is really starting to come along. It's really starting to take shape, if you ask me. I believe we're about level 20 in the game, and we've unlocked a decent amount of different products for our store. We've got lots of tables for people to come in and play games. We've upgraded the square footage of our store a little bit, and so far it's just been super fun. I mentioned this back when we started streaming the game last month, but I've been watching a lot of simulator games on Twitch. I just find them really cozy, and there's so many of them these days. There's Bookshop Simulator, there's Supermarket Simulator, there's Card Shop Simulator, obviously. And it's just, you know, there's no real objectives. You play at your own pace. It can be quite silly at times, and I just find it a really nice way to relax. So I've been really enjoying TCG Card Shop Simulator, and I hope you guys have been enjoying watching. We are playing it completely vanilla. I am aware that there are some really cool mods such that you can mod it so that there's Pokemon in the game. You're opening Pokemon cards and you're selling Pokemon product. And I figured that I would do that eventually. And I'm not saying that I won't, but honestly, the TCG that they have in the game, it's called Tetramon. It's actually really impressed me. All the creature designs are really cool. Even though it's not Pokemon, it's still hooking me. I'm still getting that awesome feeling that you get when you pull a holographic card or a full art card from the pack. So far we are just continuing to play it completely vanilla, no mods or anything. But I'm definitely not against, you know, maybe starting a new store and modding it in the future. Keep in mind, this game is still actually in early access. And normally my rule of thumb is I do not play early access games. I try to wait until games come out of early access to play them. But this is one of those games that's already pretty well fully baked. Obviously, some features are still going to be added in the future. I think the biggest feature that's still to come is they're actually going to allow you to play the TCG in-game, which is cool, but like for me, that's not really why I'm playing anyway. I'm playing for the card shop simulation aspect. So again, while cool, it's not something I felt I had to wait for. So yeah, I can highly recommend TCG Card Shop Simulator to anybody who's interested in cozy, laid-back simulation style games. I've thought it's been a lot of fun so far, and yeah, I can't wait to play a little bit more this evening. Hey Sharp! Sharp redeemed the D20 fortune and asks the dice gods, is it gonna be a good stream? Let's find out, shall we? Let us find out the answer to that question. Let me get my bag o' dice. Pull out my D20. That's not a D20, that's a D10. D20. And let's roll. All right, dice gods, are we gonna have a good stream tonight? If it's anything less than a 10, I'm just gonna end stream now. It's a 3, so I'm gonna assume that means people are gonna unfollow and unsubscribe tonight, but as long as my friends can stick around, maybe we'll have fun. Well, this was fun. Good night, friends. I can't believe I rolled a 3. Talk about a bad omen. Thankfully, Muffin was here at the very beginning of stream, so hopefully the Muffin sighting sort of offsets the terrible dice roll, because holy moly, a 3? We're 10 minutes in, and I think stream's done, folks. Hopefully the dice gods can't be trusted this evening. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Good to see you, by the way, TS, and hi Kev. Saribot is here doing their botly duties. Saw some of you guys over the weekend. We were streaming on Sunday some more Death Stranding 2. And then that was our first stream of March. That's right. We are right into March. Today is March 3rd for me, March 4th for some of you guys, depending on where you are in the world. Can you believe March is here? It's happening. Hopefully you guys have seen the stream schedule. I posted it in the Discord and I posted it on all my social media channels. But we've got lots of streaming coming up in March, and a little bit of a different schedule. You might have noticed we're not going to be doing any weekend streams in March, and there is a reason for that. Alana's actually going to be out of town for a month doing a rotation out of town. Luckily, the town's only 2 hours away, so what's going to happen is she's going to go there Monday to Thursday and stay in some accommodations that they've arranged for her, but then she's going to be back on the weekend. So basically, for the rest of March, after this week, we're going to be streaming consistently every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night. So no weekend streams, unfortunately, but we're going to get 3 streams in a week, and we're going to make some time for a movie night, which is fun. You guys might have seen the Discord. I actually narrowed down some of your guys' suggestions to the top 5, or the 5 that I was most interested in. So try to get your vote in. You've obviously got lots of time. Movie night will be March 19th. We've got 5 options for you guys to make your voice heard, and whatever seems to be the most popular is what we'll end up watching. So yeah, after tonight, I'll be off for the rest of the week, and then we'll get into our regular routine of March streams, which is going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings for the rest of March. March is going to be primarily Death Stranding 2. We're going to be majorly grinding Death Stranding 2. We're about halfway through the game now, and so we're basically going to play the other half in March. My thought is by the end of the month, we'll have finished up Death Stranding 2, which will be perfect timing because the next game that we're going to be streaming, Life is Strange Reunion, is coming out the last week of March. So I think it's going to work out really perfectly that we, spend the next 3 weeks playing Death Stranding 2 and then switch gears and start playing the new Life is Strange game. So that's sort of a short explanation of what's going to be going on in March, but I don't want to look too far ahead because we're in the moment. We're right here, right now. Tuesday night TCG Card Shop Simulator starts right now. Let's load it up. TS says, I was roped into playing RuneScape again. I hit a critical mass of watching old school RuneScape content on YouTube, plus Derb started talking about it the other day, so now I'm chopping you in Edgeville like a chump. Nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I haven't played RuneScape for many, many years, but I remember how addictive it could be chopping yew trees. That is a core memory of my childhood, I think, honestly. That brings back all the memories, so enjoy. Well, hopefully we'll have similarly chill vibes here tonight in the card shop, so let's load on in. As you can see, it will be day 24 of business ownership. Our shop is level 22, and we've got a decent amount of cash sitting in our bank account, so we'll have to see what we can spend that on. Hey Crumson, how are you? Yes, we are a TCG Shop Simulator player, and we're just loading in right now to get started with our stream. So, we've got people lined up outside because it is 8 a.m. Holy moly, guys. I don't even have time to stock the shelves. Okay, fine. Come in. We're open. The very exciting thing that happened at the end of our last stream, if you guys remember, is we finally got our graded card back. This is the very first card we've ever sent for grading, and it came back a Gem Mint 10. The card value of this Jelliclean EX Rare Foil is $2,717, which is absolutely insane. So you know what we're going to do, right? We are going to try to sell this card. I'm going to try to sell it for $3,000, which would be by far the biggest seller we've ever had in the store. So let's see how much luck we have selling that bad boy. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit niche. There's going to be a very specific type of customer who wants to come into my store and drop $3,000 on a single graded card, but hopefully that customer will come through at some point today. Regardless, we're getting right into it. We've got our first customers of the morning. Once we get a break in customers, I'll restock the shelves. But But for now, I just kind of wanted to get right into it here. You grinded a lot of TCG today? Awesome. Well, I hope you had a successful day at your store, Crimson, and thanks for stopping by for more TCG content. This guy's trying to sell me a card that I don't have in my collection, so I'll offer him 10 bucks. Hello? Your change is $48. Hey Ash, how are you? Oh my goodness, you have got some yummy foods here this evening. That sounds like just the type of food you want to sit back and eat while you watch me tend to my card shop. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. It's good to see you. Your card shop went to level 128 today? Holy crap, and here I thought I was doing pretty good at level 22. That's crazy. I'll give you 8 bucks for this card. Perfect. First deal of the day. Man, I haven't even had a chance to look at my shelves. Everything is, so busy. I saw that guy mention that my Earth sleeves are expensive. Let me see. They're not that expensive. Come on. Alright, I'll drop them to $4. What about these? I mean, the prices must have went down. Yes, they did. Quite dramatically, actually. Okay, I'll sell you for $5.50. Muffin is back, and she just climbed on her chair, so let me pull her over into view for a little bit of Muffin background. We love a little Muffin in the background on this stream. There she is. Hi, everybody. Hi, Euro. How are you? Happy Tuesday, my friend. Welcome to TCG Card Shop Simulator Tuesday. We're putting work in, making money. Hoping to sell that graded card in my shop today. Did that guy do the thing where he rejected you so hard that he didn't even say anything? I think so. I think I was misunderstanding previously that silence was acceptance. That is clearly not the case. Sometimes people are just absolute jerks and just walk away without saying a word. And that seems to be what's happening around here. Good grief, Mother. Is there not a moment of peace to be had in this household? No, there is not. If you're coming in here, you're gonna help entertain the masses, okay? But yes, we did get the card back, Euro. It came back as a Gem Mint 10, which is crazy. Look at this.
Hey, I see you've got a $12,000 ghost card. I'll give you 50 bucks for it.
Hey, Rector, thank you so much for the resub, my friend. I appreciate it very much. 11 months. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. I was just showing off the graded card we got back. This card came back at a value of $2,717, so I have it priced at $3,000. We'll see if it moves. As I mentioned, obviously, it's going to be a very specific customer who comes into my store looking to drop $3,000 on a card. But when that customer arrives, the card is there and ready for them. I might adjust the price a little bit if it doesn't move, but it is back, and it was a Gem Mint 10. Our very first foray into card grading came back very successfully, so I'm hoping we're able to sell it, because that would be huge. To make $3,000 in one go, that would be by far the biggest item we've ever sold in this store. $3 when the market price is $4.83 is way too low. Honestly, I don't like your attitude. Get out of here. If it doesn't go for $3,000, oh, he's buying it, dude! Holy money bags! No wonder he's wearing the cargo pants. His pants are stuffed with dollar bills. He is buying the Gem Mint 10 Jelliclean for $3,000. He's gonna put that on credit card. Fine by me. Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome back anytime. That's crazy. Guys, the graded card was out on the floor for all of 4 hours and it's sold. That's insane. Wow. I got an achievement for selling that card. Novice seller for selling a card worth at least $200. The card was worth a little bit more than that, but that's crazy. Wow, here I thought we'd kind of sit on that thing for a little bit, you know? I can't believe Mr. Cargo Pants just walked in here and picked that up. That was crazy. Time to send off all the God Pack cards now. Well, that's what I'm thinking. See, the issue is I really want to grade the God Pack cards and sell them, obviously, because I'll make bank. But at the same time, I've only got one of each, and I really want to keep them in my collection, so, I don't know what to do. I feel like the answer to this question is I just need to rip more packs. The more cards we have, the more duplicates I get, the more cards I can sell. Everyone wins. In tomorrow's mail, Visa chargeback notification. Oh man, we're gonna have so much money to spend at the close of business today to renovate the store. We're gonna make this place bigger. Oh my god, we're gonna go on a shopping spree tonight. As soon as we close this store, we're dropping fat stacks tonight. The answer to all your questions is to open packs. Yes, exactly, Euro. Wow. This guy's trying to sell me a card worth $4,400 raw. Not even graded. And that's actually taken a dip in price. If it came back a gem mint 10, it would be worth $18,000. What? I'm sorry, dude. I'm not interested today, but thank you for showing it to me. That's absolutely crazy. Open, buy, sell. Profiting as we lather, rinse, and repeat. I'll give you $3. Okay, well then, goodbye. Also, Euro, I just saw your comment. Phasmo completely remade the Tanglewood map, the map that everyone starts on, so I'm about to try that. Oh, fun! You'll have to let me know how it goes. Did I read that Phasmo is finally releasing out of early access this year? Did I read that somewhere? That would never come back as a gem mint. It's got that dude's grubby mitt prints on it. That's true. It's not packed fresh like the last card we sent for grading, so I'm not about to try my luck. But wow, what a great start to tonight's stream. We sold a $3,000 card and we now have almost 10 grand in our bank account. I like it. Yeah, Phasmo should fully release this year. That has got to be one of the longest running early access games, hey? It's been in early access since before COVID, I think, unless I'm wrong. Which is pretty crazy. I mean, the good thing about Phasmo, though, similar to this game, is that it does feel fully baked, even though it's still in early access. Because you know my normal stance is I don't play early access games, but there are obviously some exceptions to that rule. This game is one of the exceptions, and Phasmo is one of them as well, because they both feel like fully realized games that just keep getting updates, rather than, you know, half-made games that they're charging full price for. That's usually my gripe. The other gripe is a lot of early access games just never come out of early access. A lot of times developers just abandon development, but games like Phasmo continuously receive new updates. It's very clear the game is not dead, the devs are still working on it, and so games like that, they allow me to bend my personal rule, if you will. Phasmo's felt like a pretty complete game from the get-go. I mean, you've got hundreds of hours into Phasmo, don't you, Euro? So clearly you've got your money's worth and then some. Which I love that. I mean, this game right here, I believe I paid 16 maple bucks for this game, which, like, we're clearly getting our money's worth for this one as well. So as long as early access games feel like a full product, they're being continuously updated, and they're being sold for a reasonable price, those are kind of the three criteria that will change my usual stance about early access games. All right, yeah, we definitely need to restock the shelves at the close of business today. Things are looking pretty sparse, and honestly, I might just drop the big bucks and, like, expand the store a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see. I just saw this guy walked over here, looked at this card, and said, "This is a scam." Market price $2.39. I'm selling it for $4, and that's considered a scam? How dare I try to make $1.50? God. Anyway, we will adjust the price so people can stop complaining. And now here comes a stinky. We should check how we're doing on deodorant, actually. They both need to be refilled, so let's do that really quick. Plunk. I was so sure that games like Rust or DayZ were also forever early access, but apparently both of those games are out. I must have missed that. I must have missed that too, because those were also two games similar to Phasmophobia that were in early access for literal years. I didn't realize that they fully launched either, so interesting. Man, this guy got a great array of products. We got the rare card box, a Pygmy plushie, 5 epic card packs, and a Nanomite plushie. Your total is $145.50. Yeah. I mean, this is going to be our biggest profit day yet at Muffin Card Co. just from that graded card alone, but we've been selling tons of product too, even though our shelves are looking a little empty and the tables have been full all day, so you love to see it. Last time Alana looked at her store, she said it looked very empty, so we might need to drop some more money on decorations as well. Last time we picked up these really cool looking posters that we have over here, so we're trying to decorate a little bit. We've got our one plant, but yeah, with all this money burning in a hole in our pocket, I think we're going to do some major shopping at the close of business tonight. What can I do for you, sir? You want to sell this for 30 bucks? I'll give you 25. Nice. Can we finally start the bakery side hustle we've been dreaming of? Card Muffin Co. That would be the dream. I actually don't know how much it is to open the shop next door. That's something we might want to look into as well. I don't want to spend all my money in one go, obviously. We want to keep a little something in our pockets, a little bit of an emergency fund, but like, we've officially just crossed the 10K mark, so I would be remiss if I didn't spend some of it on some nice store upgrades. Speaking of spending money, though, here's one thing I should do. What about bills? Yeah, bills are due in 2 days, and they're gonna run us about $1,000, so let's go ahead and pay those right now. Get that out of the way. Priority number 1 is, you know, keeping the lights on. So, now that that's out of the way, we can spend without worry. Dang, girl, you going all in on the card sleeves. 3 packs of Earth card sleeves and 6 packs of Fire card sleeves. That'll run you 45 bucks. Keeping a buffer of at least Tree Fitty is probably a sound business strategy. Man, people are trying to sell me cards left and right over here. I'll give you $22, final offer. Nice! She just wanted that extra $2. We picked up a lot of cards today for our collection at a good price. I'm not even like, the first couple of streams I was giving people a very specific percentage of market value for their cards. I've kind of moved away from that. I'm just going with gut feeling. What feels right. I look at the market value. I offer somewhere below that, and it seems to be a little bit more of a successful strategy, so we might have to keep that going. Now, we are closed, so we're gonna get everybody out of here. Everyone else is gonna finish up their games, and we are gonna restock the shelves. Tiff, did you hear that we traded Montgomery to Houston? I did. I was going to message you about that, actually. I was quite surprised, and I'd like to hear your reaction. Were you surprised? How do you feel about the trade? I really didn't see that coming. I thought him and Gibby were a perfect 1-2 punch, so it definitely surprised me. All right, we need basically everything except card sleeves. So let's just go drop a ton of money. Basic card box, rare card box, epic card boxes, packs, packs, packs. Ooh, we can spend $2 grand and get the license for the next type of pack. That might be the play. The legendary card pack license. Let's get some of those. Honestly, I'm gonna buy a lot of those because I want to rip a ton of those. Then for accessories, we don't need sleeves, we do need deck boxes. We got red, we got green, we got blue, and we got yellow. And then, oh, we can sell play mats. That would be fun. We don't sell any play mats right now. Let's unlock a license for one of those to sell playmats. And then we can also unlock a license to sell collector books, aka binders. Oh yeah, this is great. Then we'll get some more Pygmy plushies, we'll get some more Nanomite plushies, and then we'll get the license for the Minstar plushie as well. All right, big spender. We've got $2,994 of product in our cart, which is pretty crazy. We are buying everything under the sun. The shelves are going to be stock full. Luckily, because it's just one big order, we're able to combine delivery, so the delivery fee is only 34 bucks on that. And as we know, the delivery is top tier because it's already here. Holy boxes. Okay. Let's get right to work stocking the shelves. So we've got new plushies now. We sell these little star guys, which is fun. Then we've got... These are the new packs. Ooh, I can't wait to rip some of these myself. I'm going to be taking a couple of these off the shelf afterwards to rip. These are the playmats, which is going to be a brand new item for us, which I love. Sell some of these tubes. We'll have to set prices for everything later. There's no more satisfying feeling for me as a card shop owner than seeing the shelves just absolutely stocked with lots of different products. There's something inherently extremely satisfying about that for me. So we'll put all the packs over on this side. I'll try to kind of sort it a little bit by item type. So we've got sleeves, and I'll put deck boxes and dice and those types of things on that side. We'll do individual packs on this side. Just try to organize things a little bit. I'm not super surprised they did it, says Euro. He was going to cost 8 million and we were hurting for cap space. Okay, right. Makes sense, and I wasn't familiar with you know, the financial aspect of it all. So hearing that, I guess it does make sense. There is one single plushie in here, so I'm just going to keep this box. And we'll restock when necessary, because I don't want to just have one section with a single plushie in it. Pig Knight plushies here, and then if I reorganize this, I can put some more Pig Knight plushies next to it. Then we've got boxes of cards. So we'll do boxes. Actually, what I should do first is reorganize. So all the shelves that just have like a couple of things on there. Let's reorganize. Okay, so let's move the boxes over on this side. And then let's move these card sleeves over on this side. Okay, so card sleeves. Card sleeves, we can move this dice. Move these sleeves over a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of sleeves there, so I'll leave that for now. Okay, things are shaping up the way I want them to. Oops, wrong button. I think what I'm gonna do, there's only 7 packs on the shelf down here. I'm gonna rip all these. You know, just to clear up the shelves. No other reason. This is purely a business decision. Rex. First edition Scarlios, Nimboculo, Amnishark, Lunite, Frizzard. First edition Crablox. Nothing new there and nothing very valuable. On to the next pack. Bonfiox, Hollow Sharfin, Burpig, Silver Frizzard, Decimite, Sludge Tox, Esmarok. There we go. That was a little bit better of a pack. 2 new ones for the collection. Anges, Wispo First, Posteed, Pixie, Decimite, Budwing, Dusko Silver. No big hitters yet. It's been a while since we've ripped a God pack. I wouldn't mind another one of those popping up sometime soon. Not to be greedy or anything. We have had 2 God packs so far. But I want more. Okay? You can never have too many. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. Claudos EX. Worth over 10 bucks. Nice. I think we got 2 packs left. Amnishar Hollow to start it off. Whenever we start off with a hollow, I always hold my breath like, oh, is it a god pack? But no, it was just starting off on a good foot. All right. That's all those packs there. And then these are the binders. Where should we put binders? Probably over by the supplies. There we go. We sell binders now. We are literally your one-stop TCG shop. I love it. We sell boxes of cards, which I gotta be honest, I'm probably gonna rip a couple of those before we call it a day. We gotta treat ourselves a little bit, you know? Like, there's 2 boxes in here that don't fit on the shelf, so we are 100% ripping those. We got deck boxes. Dang, we might not have enough shelf space for everything I ordered. I mean, that's fine. We can always just restock the shelves tomorrow, but... let's see. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough space for everything, which is kind of crazy. Okay, I think I can combine this with this. There's 2 boxes left of stuff. I don't even know what this is. What is it? It's 16 yellow deck boxes and 32 packs of cards. Jeez Louise. Alright, I can put some of these on the shelf. We got some room right here. And then, hey, maybe we'll just rip the rest. Dang, this is crazy. I love this. Alright, I think what we'll do is I'll just hold on to this other stuff for now. I was thinking maybe we could add some more shelves, but looking at our money, we spent a lot today, so maybe we should hold off and just keep some of this stuff as backstock. We'll keep our deck boxes there along with our plushies. We can keep these cards as well. But I am gonna rip these 2 boxes. Why can't I take the stuff out of the box? It has to go on a shelf? Okay, well if that's the case, I'll just rip 2 that are on the shelf and then replace them if you're gonna be difficult about it. Rah! Hi, Kirky, good evening. You arrived just in time. The best part of stream is here. It's time to rip some packs. Maybe we could try to pawn some stuff off to Walter White here. Dude's clearly waiting for something or someone, seeing as he's still here. I mean, good point. It has been hours since we closed, and he is still here. So maybe we should see if he can make himself useful. Walter White. Oh, that's funny. Alrighty, so I'm gonna rip 2 boxes, then we've got to reprice, or create new prices for some of these new products. Ooh, that's a nice card. This was a nice pack, holy crap! There's a lot of good cards in there, look at that value. And then, the last thing I want to do before we call it a night is I want to rip some of those brand new packs that we bought, the higher value packs. He's just squatting in here. I think he is. Maybe he thinks I don't even notice him. He's like, if I stay still long enough, she'll think I'm just part of the furniture and I'll be able to sleep here tonight. Hi, Sleepy, by the way. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Muffin Card Co. We are ripping packs, and honestly, this box has been good to us. There's been a lot of decently high-value cards in here. Another thing I need to do before we open tomorrow is get some singles set up for sale. Our singles rack is completely empty, but after we rip all these packs, we should have lots of duplicate and other bulk to sell. Nice! First edition Hollow Sludge Talks. Let's go. That's a beautiful card right there, and it looks like it's a duplicate because it didn't come up new, which means we might actually be able to sell that one. All right. Let's sit across. Oh my god, he looks scarily like Walter White. I never looked at him very closely. The glasses, the goatee, the bald head, the anxious demeanor. It's literally Walter White. All right, well, seeing as you're gonna be here, you can watch me open these packs. You can make yourself useful and cheer me on if I pull anything good. Ooh, nice. A gold and a hollow back to back. But yeah, you called it, TS. That is a Walter White doppelganger right there at my table. Holy crap, man. Yeah, we're pulling some good cards here. The boxes were the play. When we were ripping individual packs, we didn't have a ton of luck. Now that we're opening boxes, we're getting a lot better value. We've also gone up a shop level from all of our shopping and pack ripping, which is always nice. I love being rewarded for opening trading cards. Best case scenario. I also love how it just stays 9 o'clock forever, so I can rip packs and stock my store for as long as my heart desires. We are in no rush. Time literally waits for us. Nice. Alright, that worked out great. So we'll restock that shelf. And then I think we're good. Time for pricing. So these legendary card packs, the market price is $9.80. Nice. It stayed relatively stable. So we're going to sell these for $11 a pack. Then these little star plushies, the market price is $20.15, which has gone up quite a bit. So we'll sell them for $22. Next up, we've got our playmats. We'll sell those for $15 a piece. And our binders. Wow, they're pricey. The market price for the binders is almost $60, and that's actually on a bit of a dip. We'll sell them for $60 flat. Okay, now, last thing I want to do. So we just got the license for these legendary card packs, which I can only imagine by their name and price are going to give us better cards than some of the other packs we've opened tonight. So let's grab a whole stack and let's rip some packs. Mammo Tree Silver, Gigajar, Royalama, Gigatron X Silver. I've never even seen some of these Tetramon before. These are the final evolutions, and as you can see, their relative value is much higher. The Hollow Blazor has a card value of $8.18. We've got Raison, Bogon. Everything's looking a lot meaner, a lot scarier in their final form. We got Royalama, Voltrex, Draconix, Toxamuck. Ooh, nice! The Mammo Tree EX. $31 value, followed by the Dracon Gold Edition Magnoria. That was a great pack. Every single one of those is a new card for our collection as well. Katengu, Fistronk, Kingstar, Voltrex, Dracon first, Raison first, Blazor. Because these are higher value packs, we're getting more experience as well, it looks like, for opening them. Clossophere, Jack Turn Silver, Gigatron X, Kingstar EX. So we're getting some decent hits here. Flombroly first, Blazor, Katengu Silver. I really just like looking at, I mean, just like in real life when I rip packs, the reason I do so is for my own collection and because I like looking at cool cards and cool artwork, and that's kind of what I'm looking at here. I like seeing all these different types of monsters, looking at the character designs, the artwork. It's really cool. Giganite, Kingstar first, Jack Turn, Bogon, Raison, Mammo Tree, Jigajar. How many packs did I take off the shelf? I didn't think I took this many. Poseidrake, Jack Turn, Q&B, Magnoria, Kingstar First, Jigajar. Ooh, Dracon EX. We've got a couple of big hitters. That was a $50 card right there, and we still got more packs. Toxamuck, Lucadence, Clossifer, Talonryu, Draconix, Hollow, Blazor, QNB. Q and B. What's that short for? I have no idea. Where do you see Q and B? Or is this some sort of test? Toxamuck Gold. Okay, finally out of packs. Jeez Louise. I opened a lot of packs tonight. That was great. Hey Bronny, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Muffin Card Co. We sold our graded card for $3,000 at the beginning of stream, Bronny, which was super exciting. So we had a ton of money. I bought a ton of packs and we just ripped a bunch. Got lots of new cards for our collection. What other duplicates do we have? Man, we've got 379 different cards collected now, which is nice. Also, I forgot, I learned last time that you can pick up multiple cards at once, so this process doesn't need to be as slow as I thought it had to be. So let's make sure we do that. So we can just pick up whatever cards we see that are duplicate and then price them. Makes the process a little bit faster in my experience, but I only just recently found out you can do it. Okay, that's probably enough. I've only got so many spaces. Do you want the gross or ridiculous definition? I'll choose ridiculous, please. Final answer. Queens and bitches. There you go. That's what Q and B stands for. I mean, makes sense. Alrighty. Walter White is never gonna leave, but our shelves are as stocked as they have ever been. We sell individual packs, we sell boxes, we sell plushies, we sell deck boxes, card sleeves, dice, playmats, binders, starter decks. We sell singles. We rent out our tables. Muffin Card Co. is the place to be, everybody. Now, let's look at this daily report. We had 100 customers visit today. 39 of them bought items, 3 bought cards, and 64 played the game. We sold 134 items, and we earned $6,000 in revenue today. Half of that solely from one item, that one card that we sold for $3,000. Now, we did spend a lot of money today. We spent over $3,000 on supplies, $4,800 in upgrades, almost $1,000 in rent, and our overall profit was in the red. But great day nonetheless. I just can't believe we sold that graded card for $3,000. That was insane. And I'm really happy that we now have a whole variety of different products that we sell. These shelves are full. We've still got product ready to put on the shelves if and when some space clears up. We got all these singles out. Things are looking good for Muffin Card Co. Come on in, everybody. Welcome. Oh, Stinky, welcome. You're our first customer of the day, and you get a free shower. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to Muffin Card Co. Take a quick look at all the new products we have on offer. We got some new singles out today. We are here, stocked and ready for all your TCG needs. Yes, what can I do for you, ma'am? Want to sell me this card? I'll give you 25 bucks. Perfect. 6 packs of fire card sleeves. Your total will be $33. Hello? You want to trade? No thanks. Ooh, 3 Minstar plushies. Great choice. An exact change. I always love that. You want to trade? No thanks. They only ever— oh my god, Walter White's back! He went home after, but he came back bright and early. 9:20 a.m. He is back in my face. Okay. What was I saying? I got completely distracted by Walter White. You know what? Doesn't matter. Double plushies for you as well. You want to sell me a $100 card? Best I can give you is 70 bucks. Well. Dang, we got a big spender here. 3 epic card box and 2 legendary card packs. Your total is $178. He was less Walter White and more Walter Shite. I wonder, what kind of a Walter White scheme requires the purchase of 2 boxes of trading cards? Walter White has a new addiction now. It's not meth. It's trading cards. You make more money scalping trading cards than you do selling meth. That, or the cards are coated in a meth precursor. There you go. He boils them down. Also, I was waiting for the Twitch alert. I was playing a demo of Mistpaw Ravine. It's a cat-based city builder. Alright, you have my interest. I like cats. I like city builders. Might have to be something I check out myself. Speaking of cats, Miss Muffin's having a nice little nap back there. Hanging out in her namesake card shop. You want to sell me this card? I'll give you $2. Okay, well, your loss. Don't try to sell me a $4 card and expect to get more than $2. Dang, these star plushies are just going off the shelves today. Big seller. Enjoy your 3 star plushies. Ooh, and now this guy's got 2 nanomite plushies. It's a plushie day. A couple singles here. Your change is loony. I love when people give me exact change. What can I do for you, sir? You want to trade cards? I mean, I would trade you, except the cards you want, I don't even have, so I can't. Sorry. $18. Okay, that looks adorable. The cat builder, I mean. I assume it's on Steam. I'll have to check it out after stream. I haven't played a good city builder in a while. I talked about it when we started playing this game. I hadn't played a good simulation game in a while. Now that this is sort of scratching that itch, the next stop might be city builder. So here's the question. Are you building a city for cats, or are the cats building a city for humans? What's the premise? Why are cats building a city? The cats are building a cat city for cats. Okay. Built by cats for cats. I like that. I like that very much. Ooh, we sold our first playmat of the day. Nice. Enjoy, man. And what else can I do for you? You want to sell me this card? I'll give you 30 bucks. What was... No. Hey, Malice. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the card shop. We're just wheeling and dealing here at Muffin Card Co. The game's description says, the witches are long gone. The blighted wasteland covered in mist they created remains. Build a colony of former familiars. Oh, no way! The witches are gone, but they left behind their cat familiars? Okay, that's actually a great premise for a game. That's a fantastic premise for a game. I'm gonna, well, we've got a break in the action here. I'm gonna go add it to my wish list so I don't forget. Mistpaw Ravine. I see it. Oh, it's so cute looking. I love the color palette and the art style. Keep your cats fed and happy, clean their litter box, and give them a cozy life in a world ravaged by magic. Okay, adding to my wish list. Man, so many people want to sell their cards today. Don't have the highest success rate, but it's fine. Oh, people are using new playmats. The type of playmat that I'm selling in the store. That's cool. I like that when you sell new products in the store, it's actually reflected by what people are using. You'll see the deck boxes, the playmats. That's actually pretty cool. That's nice attention to detail. Ooh, our first binder sale of the day as well. We're selling all kinds of new product. I love it. Pretty good day so far. And it is only 3 in the afternoon. Man, that's an expensive card. I'll give you 70 bucks. Okay. I'd binder. With consent, naturally. Hi, you want to sell me a 12-cent card that I have 20 of? Sorry, ma'am. Not interested. Also, how much do you think she was expecting to get? Like, anything less than 10 cents and I'll deny? Like, huh. Imagine taking the effort to put on your heels, your best skirt, and come all the way down to a card shop and try to make a 12-cent deal. That's a plan. So that's about all I can say. It is a plan. What is expensive? These $4 cards are expensive to you? Man, people are picky, picky, picky. Fine. There you go. I adjusted the prices. Are you happier now? I'll turn on the lights. I love how every day in our neighborhood is a beautiful sunny day. We have not had a single day where it has rained, which maybe we need for some of these stinkers. They could be naturally cleansed as they walk to my store. But it's always a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Sorry, I was just outside admiring the clouds. What can I do for you? 2 deck boxes, that will be $36. There's your change. Hello, sir. Pack of card sleeves will run you $3.50. Thanks for waiting, sir. Great choice of single. That'll be $3. What can I do for you? You want to sell me a card that's market price is $1,800. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested right now. Picking up another single there. The rain does wash all sins and stinks away. So it would be nice if we could get a little bit of rain around here, you know? Also, I love how that guy just threw down the plushie and singles on the counter. Like, you're the one buying these cards, sir. Don't bend them. You bend them, you buy them. That's our store policy. I love when I can just see the deodorizers go off in the corner of my eye. I'm like, ah, yes. A stinky has been neutralized. Great work, automated system. Great work indeed. How are we doing in terms of reviews? 4.38? Nice. If you're a TCG card collector, they have everything you can think of here. Amazing experience, got everything I wanted, fast and reliable seller, good time playing here. It's all the stuff we like to hear. Walter White is back trying to sell me an 89-cent card. Why are these people so desperate today? Like, I get it. Times are tough. Every dollar counts, but Does that saying extend to every cent counts? It does for some people, I suppose. I guess that whole meth precursor plan didn't work out, so now he's resorted to selling his common bulk. Aye, no thanks. Are we out of anything? I can restock this singular plushie that I had in this box. Yeah, we're out of some of the boxes, actually. We're out of a ton of the boxes. The blue boxes and the pink boxes. So let's put in another order for those. Blue boxes, pink boxes. What's the cheapest card that someone tried to sell you? It might have been that one from earlier. 12 cents was... That might be the record. Yeah, 12 cents. And it was a woman. She was wearing a nice set of heels, a nice skirt. She had literally dressed up to come down here and try to sell me a card for 12 cents. Not only did she leave the house, but she put in effort. Which is the craziest part, I think. Holy crap. This guy wants... Honestly, this would be a good trade if I had the card that he wanted. Because the card he's trying to sell me, or trying to trade me, is worth $3,600. And the card he wants in return's only worth $1,400. But I don't have the card, so... It actually would have been a good deal, though. A good trade being proposed. Effort for 12 cents? She must like you, Tiff. Yeah, maybe that's why. 12 cents and my smiling face. I think the chick was just here to see you. Oh my god, now I'm blushing. Maybe I should have bought her 12-cent card after all. Maybe that was just her trying to flirt with me. She just has terrible social skills, and I totally miss what she was laying down. My bad. Alright, another day come and gone. Our store is closed. When everyone's games are done, please leave. Let's take a look at our shelves. Oh, first we got a couple of customers to check out. Get some of these yellow deck boxes on the shelf. That's all we got space for. Hi. I give you 50 bucks. Best deal ever? Okay, dude. Thanks. Now, is everyone grumbling about this being too expensive? $4.50 it is. Tomorrow, you guys will get a 50-cent discount. Alrighty, honestly, I don't think I need to buy anything else to restock tonight. Like, yes, some products are getting a little low, but I think we're good for another day. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this box that contains 14 packs and I'm gonna rip them all to celebrate another successful day at the card shop. Guppy, Clawop, Silver Sunflork, Sludgelop, Pygmy, Nanomite, Esmery. Crowbib, Nocti, Sedent First, Josiah, Tetron Gold, nice, Shello, Batrang. For these basic packs, $5 card is actually quite good. Anguifish, Clawop, Esmery, Tetron, Loop Up, Flamchick, Shello. Mufflin, Minstar, Batrang. We got all the baby Tetramon in these basic packs. Trobib, Anguifish Silver, Josiah Silver, Flummy. That Anguifish Silver is new. We didn't have that in the collection, so perfect. Gold Guppy, Nocti, Crowbib, Sapling, Chiron, First Edition Sunflork, Loop Up. Silver Sedent, Tetron, Mufflin, Josiah, Guppy, First Edition Nanomite, claw up. At this point, we've got a lot of the cards that are contained in these basic packs. We still get some new ones every now and then, and we still get some fairly valuable stuff. Plus, there's just the joy of ripping packs. Ooh, I think it's a god pack. No, it's not. The first two were hollow. Oh, what a tease. What a debate. Honestly, that was still a pretty good pack because we had the 2 hollows, the silver, the gold, and 2 first editions. But where the first 2 cards were hollow, I thought we had a gold pack. Unfortunately, we did not. Just a debate. Do these basic packs give any dopamine anymore now that you've got your receptors tuned to the legendary packs? There is still a moderate dopamine hit. It's definitely diminishing values at this point. The higher value packs we have access to, the less dopamine I receive from ripping these basic ones, but the hit is still there. There's something even about the sound of the flipping through the cards. It's like ASMR to me. I love it. It's soothing. No, I'm not 100% numbed out yet. That's right. You need dopamine? Hopefully I can give you a second-hand hit here, Kirky, by ripping these virtual packs. I just can't believe we got you baited. And it wasn't a god pack after all. Damn you, Tetramon gods! I think this is the last pack of the box. Ooh, the gold Nocti was pretty good. Yeah, it's the last one. Honestly, some of those cards we just pulled, we might be able to sell. First, though, we're gonna make sure the deodorizers are restocked and ready for another day tomorrow. Then let's take a look through our album. I can't walk and look at my album, so I gotta get closer before I actually open it. Alrighty, we are looking for duplicates. Here's one, Trickster. I love just flipping through my collection like this as well. This also gives a moderate dopamine hit. Looking at all the shiny pieces of cardboard that I've collected. Alrighty. Got a couple decently valuable cards. Hey, welcome home! Mrs. Dr. Alana was a big kid tonight and went to the dentist. Round of applause for Alana. You did it! I don't know.
No cavities!
No cavities! Another round of applause! Great work, team! Boom! Yay, healthcare! It's funny because the healthcare professional hates going to the dentist.
And healthcare does not cover dentists.
No. Oh my god, your hands are cold.
Yeah,
it's cold out there.
Very cold.
It was warm earlier today.
I know. I was duped.
Absolutely bamboozled by the weather.
For my health. And I have fucking regrets. Why do you look like you fear you're about to be, like, stormed by the troops or something? What's happening?
Maybe she needs her pillow adjusted. Mother, could you please adjust my pillow to give me more room to lounge? Oh, there we go. No, don't. How dare you deign to touch me, Mother?
Fucking rat.
No free dentist in the Socialist Republic of Canada.
No.
No, unfortunately not. Healthcare here is free for the most part.
Everything but your eyes and your teeth.
But for some reason, and I actually don't know the history of this, dental services and optometrist services are not free. They are privatized. Now, luckily, we do have fairly good insurance coverage, such that usually our trips to the optometrist and the dentist are covered, but for some reason, those were not included in the universal healthcare that the rest of the country has.
Yeah, I declined a polish because she was like, it makes it feel shiny. And I was like, how much is that? She's like, $80. And I was like, I don't need to feel that shiny.
If it's not covered by insurance, I don't need to feel
I
shiny.
was like, I'll pay for fluoride because that does something.
Rodney said it might be the same reason they're not covered in the UK. That reason being fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
That sounds spot on. Okay. I got myself some smoked salmon as a treat for being a big girl.
Smoked salmon as a treat for being a big girl and going to the dentist.
I know,
My
but in this
god.
economy, even on sale, it's still $10.
Well, at least $10 smoked salmon is a better deal than an $80 teeth polish. So,
Am I right?
I think you made the right choice.
Am I right? I need to have some of that.
Okay, enjoy.
Have fun, guys. No stinkies, no stinkies.
Yeah, we've got our automated deodorizing system, so as soon as the stinkies walk through the door, zap. Stinkies ain't no thing. Hey Luke, how are you? All right, day 25 comes to a close. We had 102 customers visit the store today, which is pretty good. And we made a green profit. Wow, look how much profit we made. $3,190 today. Helped by the fact that I really didn't have to resupply at all. The shelves are still pretty full. And we should be able to have another productive day. If we can make another $3,000 today, we can get some good upgrades then. Tomorrow. Oh yeah,
Where from?
when I got my pita, it was cheaper to get a combo, so I got a bottled beverage.
Sody Pop.
I got you a sody pop. Elena's now dancing with a sody pop in her hand because she found a surprise sody pop in the fridge that came with my lunch combo. Enjoy your smoked salmon and sody pop. Free beverage, score! Alright. Oh god, hi. I didn't mean to kick that across the room. Okay, I'm gonna close up this box. I just wanted to put it back where it was. I was just trying to see what was in there. Sorry, thank you for waiting. I was just kicking my merchandise across the store. No big deal. Alrighty, gotta love a lineup before 9 a.m. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for buying that last starter deck on the shelves, man. You have no idea how much that helps me out, because we now can put something in that space that that one product was occupying, aka these deck boxes that I've been kicking all over the place like a soccer ball. Okay. Perfect. No more random inventory. Shelves are full. People are being outraged at the cost of a $3 card. Insanity. It's crazy. Some people are like, yeah, it's fine. I'll take a 25% markup. And then other people are like, this is 50%? 50 cents, rather, over market price? Market price for this card is $2.09. I'm charging $3 and they're scandalized. Crazy. I'm not even adjusting the prices. They can get over it. Buy it or not buy it, I really don't care. Fine by me either way. Right, I wanted to look at, so in terms of like furniture, we don't have a workbench yet, which I would love to get at some point. Bundle up your jank cards here and you can sell them as bulk on the shelf. That would be cool. It would be nice to get some of these fancier card displays. I'm not really worried about that, though. Card storage shelves. The next thing I definitely would like is the workbench. I think the issue is, though, I can only assume the workbench is going to be quite large in terms of size, and we don't have a lot of room in our shop, so maybe the next thing we need to do is purchase some actual upgrades in terms of space so we can fit the workbench and any other shelving that we want to get in there. Jank Bulk. I just found my stripper name. That's honestly a good stripper name. That's a top tier name. So if I wanted to reno the store, the next shop expansion is 900. Each one goes up by $100. Will be 900, 1050, 1200. If we want to buy the store next door, it's 5k. I just feel like everything in here, I need just a little bit more money. You know what I mean? Like it would be so cool to get some of these like statues and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit of a penny pincher, a bit of a miser. Maybe I'm a bit of a Scrooge McDuck here, but I kind of don't want to spend my nest egg. I got $5 grand in my pocket, and I like seeing it there. Yeah, I know we've talked about it a lot. I really don't feel the need to hire an employee. I feel like I more than manage the daily routine of the shop by myself. I feel like if anything, the employee would make me mad because they're going to be very slow or they don't do things the way I want them to do. So honestly, I feel like they might hinder more than help. Plus, I have to pay them. So for anybody wondering why I'm on shop level 24 and I still don't have an employee, it's just I'm struggling to see the value when I feel like I stay on top of most everything by myself. My brain just yelled woohoo when you said Scrooge McDuck. As soon as they ask for a little more than that, it's a no for me. Don't get greedy. These star plushies are flying off the shelf. I love that people buy multiple of them at once. I'm struggling to see the value of employees. Okay, calm down, Bezos. Our store is too packed. We need to expand to world domination. Yeah, I think that's what we need to prioritize, is actually making the space bigger, because the bigger the space, the more tables we can have, the more shelves we can have. So I think that's realistically where we need to spend our money. And as we know, each upgrade that we get in here is basically like a small quadrant. So to upgrade the store basically in a meaningful way, we need to do it such that, you know, we buy multiple sections. Otherwise, it just kind of opens up this little corner here. So we can't just really buy Shop Expansion 5 and then be done. We kind of need to buy like 5, 6, and 7 to have any meaningful new amount of space. So we'll see. We'll see how much money's in my pocket at the end of the day. And then maybe we'll buy a couple of those upgrades and increase our space a little bit, but we'll evaluate at the end. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for stopping into tonight's stream, by the way. Appreciate it. It's good to see you all as always. Hope your week is off to a good start, and I hope you guys enjoy tonight's comfy, cozy TCG Card Shop Simulator stream. What happens if you buy 7 first, then 5, and skip 6? I don't know if you can buy them out of order. I think the one ahead of it, yeah, you gotta unlock the previous shop expansion first.
7 years, baby. So happy to be your friend, Tiff. Every day is a better day with you in it. Can't wait to see you in Montreal this summer. To another 7 years.
Oh my gosh, Morgan, 84 months, 7 years is absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. You know, I appreciate it. It's so good to see you. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and I am insanely excited to see you in Montreal this summer. Tallara Con 3 is coming up, everybody. First weekend in July. The hooligans are going to descend on Montreal for Montreal Comic-Con and a bunch of other nerdy activities. Everyone is welcome to join. It's going to be a great time. But yeah, how are you, Morgan? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Muffin Card Co. Our store continues to grow. Our range of product selections increases. And it's nice and cozy. It's comfy. I enjoy streaming these simulation-style games as something a little bit different. So thank you guys for stopping in tonight, and I hope you enjoy. It also helps me work on my math, too. I had a nap after work. Oh, yeah. Post-work naps are key, especially when you spend all day talking to 5- and 6-year-olds. I need a nap after I spend a full day talking to adults, so I can only imagine if I was in the situation where I was forced to talk to 5- and 6-year-olds all day long. I'd probably need more than a nap to recuperate after that. I need a nap during work. Yeah, exactly, Malice. Exactly. Naps are essential all day long. our deodorizers doing? I've only got 1 can of aerosol deodorant left, so we might need to put in an order for a restock of that. Last thing we want is to run out of the deodorant. Where? Ah, here it is. Buy some of that. The anti-stink stations are working hard. I said I didn't need any employees. That was a false statement. We've already got 2 employees and they work hard every single day. It is Stink Tower number 1 and Stink Tower number 2. The 3 of us, we make a formidable trio here at Muffin Card Co. You want to sell me a card I already have? No thanks. Not interested. How many times has Walter White been in this store today? I feel like he's come 3 separate times. I think that man has an addiction, and it's not to meth. That's all I'll say. But hey, he is buying card sleeves and a plushie, so... Who am I to judge? Come as many times as you want, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's right, actually. The good thing about my employees, aka the Stink Towers, is they don't complain and they never ask for a raise. You're right. The perfect employees. We've sold out of all of our singles for the day, which is good. In terms of restocking, we are out of Earth. No, we've got Earth card sleeves down there. I don't think we're actually out of anything. Still got green boxes, red boxes, yellow. Still got some sleeves left, binders. We still got some dice. We'll do a more fulsome evaluation at the end of the night, but we're still doing pretty good in terms of inventory. They don't get sick either, and they have no families. Walter White realized that the scalper business is better. Breaking scalp. Yep, the scalper business these days is honestly probably more lucrative than meth. Let's be real. Prices of Pokemon cards alone? That'll keep you afloat. Yeah, those 2 automatic deodorizers are literally the best money I've spent in this entire store. The fact that I don't have to physically run after people spraying them with deodorant saves so much time in my day. Sentences I never thought I'd say. Definitely have to refill the machines at the end of the day, though. I feel like they've been spraying non-stop. Luckily, I made my deodorant order. She wants to sell me a 1. This card is a Gem Mint 1. It would have been better if she sold it to me ungraded. Ungraded, the card's worth $69. She got it graded, it came back at 1. Now it's only worth $5. That's crazy. Wow. How to lose money 101. That graded card literally looked like it had been through the war. I've never seen something so scratched as that case was. That was bananas. Dang, guys. We're closed. I don't even got time to flip the sign around. There's so many people in here. Alright, we're closed. Everyone, please finish your games. No, don't come in here. We're closed. I'll check out any last customers, but no one else is coming in. I gotta do inventory. Just can't stop making money. Seriously, I guess I shouldn't complain. Alright, excuse me, I've got to pick up my deodorant order. Fully stocked on deodorant. Now, what else do we need? We need blue card boxes, for sure. We've got lots of packs. We could use some more pink card boxes. Let's see. We're decent on plushies. We could use some more clear card sleeves and Tetramon sleeves. We've got Earth sleeves and Fire sleeves. We could get some starter decks. We don't have any of those. Oh, hang on. We could start selling top loaders. That would be cool. Let's buy the license for those. That's very cool. Okay. Oh, you're just gonna sit here while I restock the shelves? Cool. That's not weird at all. Anyway, we now sell top loaders. That's fun. I love selling new things. And then we've got some more Tetramon themed card sleeves. And then we've got some more of these boxes. And then we've got some more of these boxes. One won't fit on the shelf, so that one's for me. It's always my policy. If it doesn't fit neatly on the shelf, then I'll take care of it. Restock our clear sleeves. And, I mean, we got a couple more spaces on the shelf. Should I buy anything else? Or should I save my money so we can do some renos? I mean, we could definitely get 2 shop expansions right now. Let's do that. Which gives us this little nook here. So now we do a little bit of shop reorganizing. Which honestly I think is going to be pretty cute. We love a nook. Why can't you fit there? Come on. Don't. Why? But no! Why can't you fit there? It's like the... Is it because there's stuff on the shelf? What if I try a different shelf? Oh! Maybe move the first one a little? I don't know if I can. I think I snapped it right in. Let's see. Okay, we did save like an inch of space. Let's see, is that gonna make all the difference? Yes! Oh, Morgan, thank you. Now the question is, yeah, I can put one here. Then there's an awkward gap, and we hate an awkward gap. So I think instead what we do is we leave those there, and we get some other type of shelving to put there. Or I spend more money and I expand the nook even further. Maybe that's what we do. Awkward gap with an awkward man just sitting there for no reason? Yep. Just watching me do my renovations. Not even playing a card game, not even like on his phone. Literally just sitting there staring at me creepily. I hate everything about it. Okay. We expand the nook. Yes, the nook grows. Now I've got to price my top loaders. And now, if we want to expand the nook one more time, we pay $13.50 and then we get 2 more shelves. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we spend the money and we expand the nook one more time. Boom. That was the first time I've ever actually seen it happen. That was so weird. Yeah, exactly, because then we could add another card showcase there. So what we could do is I could put 2 more shelves there. I don't know if I have enough money for them right now. We can get 1 more shelf anyway. I'll get another shelf tomorrow. And then we can move... I don't even know if we need to move the cash register. We can move the cash register over a little bit, maybe. Well, not too much, though, because I want people to be able to get into the next shelf. So right there's probably fine. Yeah, you think the cash register looks nice there? Okay. Let me straighten it up a little bit, because I had it directly in front of those posters. Yeah, that looks good. And then we can get another card display for right here. And then we can get another table for in front of this window. Okay, yes, I see it. The vision. Maybe I should move... No, I'm gonna move it over just a tiny little bit. Just so it's not directly behind this table. Then we'll move the posters. Nice. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow, we'll buy 1 more shelf to put in this corner. I might buy 1 more table to expand our communal table a little bit. I'll see. Definitely 1 more table for in front of the window, and then we'll get another singles shelf as well. Alrighty. Muffin Card Co. continues to expand, and now we get to reward ourselves by ribbon packs. My favorite part of the day. Poseidon, Amnesilla first, Vampicant first, Buzzseed first. Dang, this is a whole first edition pack, basically. 1 new card for the collection. Grizzle, Vampicant, Talantsu, Clawaken, Mothini, Toxagoop, Mufflamax. Nothing new in that one. Timbro, Gecko Flare, Clawaken first, Buzzseed Gold, nice, Ganon, Lucinder, Wolgan. Love seeing that new star pop up, our collection grows. Vampicant, Gilgabass first, Grizzle, Buzzseed, Talantsu, Asmardios first, Poseidon. Next up, we got Gilgabass, Talantsu, Tortagor. Ooh, now there's a heavy hitter. We pulled the Infurhog EX, worth almost $40, followed up by the full art $60 card. Holy crap. Back-to-back hits. That was an insane pack. Total value over $100 for one. I think these packs are worth like $5 each. We making money here, ripping packs. Although, I'm not gonna sell any of those because they were new, which means I have no duplicates. And you know my rule of thumb. My collection is more important than money. If it's the first time pulling a card, I'm keeping it in my binder. But look at that. We pulled a lot of great ones in that pack as well. This has been a great box. Holy crap. Lots of great hits and lots of new cards for the collection. Can't ask for much more than that. Alrighty, one last thing to do before we call it a day. Let's take a look through our binder and see what duplicates we do have and are willing to sell. Hey, Happy! Yeah, I love seeing the game get new updates. Last I checked, I didn't think the new update had a release date yet, but it seems that updates come fairly regularly for this game, so hopefully we won't be waiting too much longer for the next update. Tiff would not survive being a store owner. You'd just be ripping the cards open. Oh, 100%. There's a reason I don't have my own card shop, and it's because I would constantly be getting high off my own supply. I love the music. Me too. I just find it really cozy and relaxing. I was saying earlier, the sound... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. The sounds of ripping packs, even, I find it like almost like ASMR. I just find it very, very cozy. Alright, I need a couple more cards to sell. Again, I'm looking for duplicates because I want to keep my collection nice and full. Speaking of, we've now collected over 400 unique Tetramon cards, which is cool. But, it's a big set. As you can see, there's 1,452 cards. So, will we ever complete the Tetramon set? Probably not, but I'm trying. Okay? I'm trying. Alrighty, let's price everything. Sell that for $250. Sell you for $3. Sell you for $350. I don't make a ton of money off singles, but I like having variety in the store. So we price them even if they're only a couple bucks each. Money is money. How do you think the tournament update will work when it comes in a couple weeks? I have no idea. I guess you can join your customers at the table and actually play the trading card game, which will be pretty cool. Alright. Guess I may as well just put these couple of things on the empty shelf we have there so I don't have miscellaneous boxes kicking around. And now we're ready for a new day. We spent a lot of money today. We definitely didn't make any profit today with how much money I spent renovating the store. But that's it. It's called an investment. We had 99 customers visit the store today. We made $3,663 in revenue, but we spent a shit ton of money, meaning we are in the red in terms of profit and loss. But that's fine. Day 26 turns into day 27. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new and improved Muffin Card Co. I wish there was a way to, like... Oh, there is a way to... No, there's not. Damn it. What I was trying to say is, I wish there was a way to move my sign to the middle to reflect how much bigger my store has gotten. Because when we first got my store, it was only these two windows, so the sign was situated perfectly above it. Now, it's like you almost want to move the sign over a little bit so it's centered. I don't think there's any way to do that. I saw you can interact with the sign and I got excited, but it looks like it's just to change the shop name, which I don't want to, but... It's a good way to see how much bigger it's gotten. When we first started the store, it was only this much room. These two segments have been added on, so... The store continues to grow, and speaking of grow, the line grows. Let's go check out some customers. Hello. Sorry for the wait there. I was just admiring my new storefront. You know how it is. I just love how every day, the second this store opens at 8 a.m., there's a line of customers. I feel like most TCG shop patrons are not early risers. Most people are not getting up before 8 a.m. to be the first in line, unless it's like a release day, but, you know, I guess it just goes to show how popular my store is. People are here right when it opens, so I really shouldn't complain. They also sometimes won't leave at night, so I guess it's a good indication that people like the Muffin Card Co. Alright, I'll give you $2 for that card. If you're gonna be a dick about it, then that's fine. You can leave. Quick question, last one, because I'm gonna go play TCG Card Shop Simulator 2. How'd you get that plant by the exit sign? It was in the decoration tab. It was fairly cheap because I got it really early on. There's a bunch of different plants to choose from in there. They must be scalpers. Oh yeah, that's why. That's why they're lining up outside my shop at 8 a.m. Kit Kate Plays! Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome on into TCG Card Shop Simulator. We are just here hanging out, having a good time, selling cards. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, Dench. Hey, Rubix. Hey, Kit Kate. How was your stream? What were you playing tonight? For anyone joining me for the first time, my name is Tallara. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I've been doing this for a long time now, which I hate to say because it makes me sound so old. but 2026 actually marks my 10th year of streaming on Twitch, which is kind of crazy. I create YouTube content as well. You can go check out my YouTube channel right now. We just started checking out the brand new World of Warcraft expansion Midnight, which has been fantastic. But yeah, we play lots of fun games around here, and lately I've been in a bit of a simulation game binge, hence TCG Card Shop Simulator. It's fun, it's cozy, it's great. You love TCG Card Shop Sim? Awesome. Yeah, I find it so cozy. I was watching a ton of simulation games on Twitch, and then it finally got to the point where I was like, why don't I just start playing them myself? And hence we started streaming this game. Today you started playing Banjo-Tooie. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope you had a great time, and everybody go check out Kit Kate Plays for some Banjo-Tooie content. I'm not sure if there's any mods in the chat right now to give Kate a shout out. If not, I'll do it once through the morning rush here. You want to sell me a 48-cent card that I have 5 of? No. No, I'm not interested. Dang, it has been a busy day. I feel like I haven't had a chance to breathe. All right, now's the time for the shout out. Quickly. Shout out Kate Plays. There we go. Thanks again for the raid, Kate. Appreciate it. Alrighty, at least we're making lots of money, and it looks like our shop actually leveled up at some point. We are now shop level 25, which I can only assume means that we can maybe buy some more cool stuff for our store. It's okay, the customers are more important. I don't know about that, but thanks for your patience. We have had a crazy busy day to start. It's not even 1 o'clock, and I feel like I've checked out 50 people. Which, again, can't complain though, because we are making money, which is exactly what we need to do. Because I've got things in mind that I want to buy. I want to buy one more shelf. Then I want to buy products to sit on that shelf, obviously. I want to buy another card display to go there. I want to buy another table to put over there. And for all those things, I need money. So until then, I park my butt behind the counter. We also just got an achievement. We got an achievement pop called B.O. Buster for cleaning 500 smelly customers. That's hilarious that is an achievement. Do you have a mod for the Canadian money, or is that a game option? So it's actually a game option, which is so awesome. I'm a Canadian, and when I started playing the game, I didn't even know. You can see in here there's a currency setting. So I was like, oh, perfect, we'll select Canadian dollars. But that physically changes the money in the cash register, and there's tons of options. USD, euros, yen, pounds, Australian dollars, and whichever currency you choose, it's actually reflected in the cash register. Yeah, which is a super cool feature. So for any of you guys who are from countries outside of America, I highly recommend going into the settings and changing the money to your local currency if it's an option, because it's been so much fun giving people loonies and toonies. It just feels right, you know? Two plushies and some card sleeves. I feel like because there's more space in our store now, there's also more room for people to line up, which is good. Sometimes the lineup kind of like snaked around the side of the cash register, which was, to be honest with you, a little anxiety inducing. Now, we've got an issue coming here. We've got two stinkies walking in together, and my automated stink system usually can't clear a double dose of stink, so I've got to go in there manually and clean that up, but it's all good. We haven't had to manually spray someone in a while, so honestly, I'm fine with that. Breaks up my day a little bit. Luckily, the two stinkies are buying something, so you guys got a free shower with your purchase. Thank you! Now that my store is bigger, we've got more window front, so I can see the stinkies coming from even further away. When they come from that side of the street, anyway. I do have my automated dual deodorizer system set up by the door, but again, sometimes it gets overloaded. Whoa, now that is a fancy looking supper. What? You made your smoked salmon into a pizza.
I put some naan bread with avocado.
It smells absolutely delicious. Enjoy. For anyone just joining us, Alana went to the dentist tonight, and she hates the dentist. But she got through the dentist, and she got a great report, no cavities, and so she has treated herself with some smoked salmon, which she has cooked in a very fancy manner. It's on some naan bread, there's avocado, it smelled freaking delicious. I can only imagine Muffin is going nuts out there at the thought of smoked salmon, because it smells good. So if she smells the salmon, she might go crazy. Best of luck to Alana. Out there fighting against Muffin for rights to her smoked salmon. A full play table. I love it. So many people in here playing the TCG. Which, speaking of, is it worth it to change to a different format? We could run a Golden Star game format, so we could charge a higher daily fee, and cards with a gold border might increase in price. Yeah, let's do it. And then I'm gonna charge people $24 an hour to play here, which is absolutely insane. Can you imagine going to your local card shop and paying $24 an hour to sit down and play cards? I do not recommend this business practice, but I'm hoping it's gonna work for me. Because our tables are always full, so if we can charge people more money for the pleasure of sitting and playing the trading card game, the Scrooge McDuck in me says yes, let's do it. Dang, people really want to sell cards today. Some of them are reasonable, some of them are not. And the shelves are getting pretty barren over there. I don't know how many customers I've had today, but this has got to be like close to a record. I feel like we have had an insane amount of customers today. Hey Squid, how are you able to keep the table smelling so nice? So I have set up an automated deodorizing system by doors. So anytime someone with a funky odor walks through these doors, they are spritzed with an aerosol deodorant, and those tables remain smelling nice. It's a great system, actually. It just automates the de-stinking process so I can sit back, relax, and man the till. Definitely think we've made enough money today. Even so far, it's not the end of the day, and I already think we've made enough money such that I can buy all the improvements that I've had on my list. We'll wait till the end of day, till all the customers go home. Then I'm going to buy some new shelves, some new tables. We've obviously got to do some restocking as well. I can see a lot of gaps in the shelving over there. Definitely need some more inventory. And yeah, I definitely want another singles table there. This guy wants to sell me a $1 card. No, thank you. I've already got 3 of those. Hello, sir. Whoa. Big spender. You have got 8 packs of rare cards and 2 playmats. Thank you very much. There's your change. What do you want, sir? I'll give you $2. No thanks. My first offer is my only offer unless I really, really want it. 3 green deck boxes. Great choice, sir. Have a great evening. Thanks for visiting Muffin Card Co. As for the table costs, I paid $20 to go hang out with some bunnies. I would definitely pay $20 to hang out with bunnies. So honestly, that seems like a way better deal than the $24 I'm charging to sit down and play a trading card game. There are no bunnies included in your table costs here. Let's make that clear. Bunnies are not included, because I would pay $20 to hang out with bunnies for sure. It's a single pack of cards for you. That'll be $5. Thank you. Hello. Whoa, this guy is selling a graded card. It's a 7. He wants $400 for it, which is actually less than the market price of $515. What if we could get him down to like $350? Then I could sell it and make like a $150 profit. I'll give you $355. Nice. Okay. I think that was a valuable investment for the store. I'm not really interested in graded cards for my own personal collection, but if we can sell a card for $500, get, you know, $150 profit out of it, that'll be fantastic. All right, let's check out these last couple of customers. We'll flip the sign to closed and get everything set up for tomorrow. Are those toonies? They sure are. So one of the great features about this game is you can actually select your local currency, such that we've got Canadian dollars in that till. We're giving out loonies and toonies. Hey Meerkat, I've had to go up a lot more than 30%. I was having absolutely no luck buying cards for people, so I've moved away from a strict percentage, and now I'm just selling based on vibes. It's just like a, that looks like a $5 card. We buy things on a vibe system now. Alright, so we did just buy this full art legendary Rhizon, which was graded as a 7. The card value is $515, which means, and I bought it for $355, so I'm gonna try to sell it for $550 and make a $200 profit. But yes, Muffin Card Co. has moved to a vibe system. You heard that correctly. Some people get a better deal than others if the vibes are right. Alrighty, so I wanted to buy another shelf. Then I also wanted to buy another play table. Put that here. Move this one slightly. Yeah. How's that? Guys, it is way past closing. I need one of y'all to forfeit. You guys need to go home. Okay, 2 tables. Perfect. Extra shelf. Awesome. Now, the last thing I wanted to buy was another card table. Just want to take a look. Is there any... We could buy a small card display instead. Ooh, this one's real fancy. Look at that card display table. The cards aren't out in the open. They're underneath glass. Honestly, maybe that's better, so people can't just pick up the singles and then walk out with them. I may have an automated deodorizing system, but I do not have an automated security system. So you know what? High-value cards are going in the glass case. It's also a sneeze guard. That's a great point. Okay, so the high-value cards like this one are going in here, and then the shitty singles can go in here. Or you know what? For the sake of keeping things symmetrical, what if we sell our old card table for $200 and then we just buy another one of these glass ones? I just want to keep things looking good. So let's just get another glass one. Extra sneeze protection and extra theft protection, you know? Alright, I like the look of that. We are going to need some more posters, though. I'm pretty sure those posters were $500 each, though, so I don't think we can actually afford any more of those cool posters. I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, because I need to make sure I spend my money on actually restocking the shelves tonight. Okay. What are we completely out of? Blue card boxes, purple card boxes. Blue card box, purple card box. Then we are completely out of green deck boxes and yellow deck boxes. And then we're completely out of blue dice. All dice except black, actually. Yeah, the shelves are very empty. It is time to restock. Just goes to show we had a successful day of business. Red and blue. And white. Decent on sleeves, good on top loaders. Okay, let's just get all that for right now. Because I'm actually running out of money. So that might be all we can do. For tomorrow, shelves might not be 100% full, but they will be better than they are now. Alrighty, we got those, we got some dice. Anyone who gets their dice and the lettering on them to be a single color is a sociopath. Yeah, I like the look of the white dice that we sell in the store, but I don't know why the lettering is also white. That seems like it would be tough to see. That's for sure. I have to agree with you there, Meerkat. Okay. Next up, we got some more boxes. Then we've got some more dice. Holy, the shelves are just gonna be full of dice. Guess we'll put them over here. And we got green deck boxes. Alrighty, obviously the shelves are still a bit empty, especially that new shelf I just bought. There's literally nothing down on the end, but gotta start somewhere. We spent a lot of money on our new display pieces, so after another good day of business tomorrow, we will hopefully have more money to buy more inventory. Before we get started though, let's pick out some singles from the album to put in our brand new cases. So, the way I sell singles is I only sell duplicates. I want to keep my collection as is. As you can see, we've collected over 400 different Tetramon cards, which is kind of fun. And I want to see how high I can get that number. So, we only sell duplicates. So, I start at my highest value card, and then I flip back through. And look for duplicates. I don't have any other high value duplicates except this one gold card. Big markup on singles, right? Well, I was doing that for a while, and then everyone was complaining if I sold anything for more than $1 over market value. So I don't want them to review bomb me. It's a delicate balance we have here. When you mentioned the glass cabinet, do they steal them now? I don't think so. I haven't seen anybody steal anything, but at the same time, I'm only one person. I think the glass is simply just for aesthetics only, not actually for security purposes, but I suppose it doesn't go astray either. Luckily, a lot of these cards are ones I've sold before, so I don't even need to set their price. It'll be automatically set when I put them in the cabinet. Okay. Everything's good? Wait. Before, when I had them in the other display, they had their price right in front of them. Wait a minute. Are these just that? Are these just display cabinets? Can people not buy cards out of these? No way! Oh my god, I wasted $2,000 on things I did not want. We can't actually sell cards from the glass case? That doesn't make any sense. That is display only. Well, that changes everything. This is gonna be so annoying to even just put these back in the binder. Well, now the question is when I sell these tables, how much they'll give me back for them. I spent $1,000 each. Let's see when I sell them how much money I can recoup. That's so annoying. And here I thought these were such a nice alternative to the case we had before. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, how much can I sell this for? 500? So we wasted $1,000 on this experiment, essentially. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, at least I realized before I opened the store for business, and then was wondering why I wasn't selling any singles. Alright, screw the glass case. In my store, we have no security. You can pick stuff up and just buy it. Also, Squid, thanks for the follow. Okay, well, luckily, the non-glass card tables are pretty cheap, so we can still buy 2 and not be in too bad shape. Yeah, we've got evolutions for all the different alerts, which is super fun. Subs, raids, bits, follows, donations. Everyone has a different evolution on the alert, which as a personal fan of Pokemon, and in particular evolutions, I'm very, very pleased with it. I really love them. The alert system that I have set up here. Alrighty, now we just have to do all that again. Well, the first one we want is that graded card. The whole reason I bought this. Then we'll go back through the binder. Find duplicates. I got tattoos of the evolution on my chest? No way! I've actually got a tattoo of Leafeon. I always struggle to show it off because it's on the back of my arm, so it's kind of an awkward angle. There. So we're evolution tattoo twins! I love that! Leafeon is my personal favorite Pokemon. Leafeon and Lapras are my 2 favorite Pokemon. I don't have a Lapras tattoo, but I do have a little Leafeon, which I love. Okay, let's do this again, shall we? Tiff showed her weenus on stream. Twitch, don't ban me. Alright, well that was a lot more work than I thought it would be at the beginning, but it's okay. We've got our new tables now, we've got our singles set out, I just need to price everything. And then we'll be good to start another day. This is where I'd make an intern stock the singles. Yeah, it's times like these I'm like, maybe I should get an employee. But then the days actually start, I'm like, yeah, I can manage everything by myself. I don't need them taking my precious, valuable, hard-earned cash. The other thing, too, is I don't know what filters or limiters you can assign to your employees in terms of stocking singles. I would not want them to stock willy-nilly from my collection, because God knows they'd sell all my good cards, so... I'm a bit of a control freak. What can I say? I like doing things myself. Alrighty, we had 108 customers in the store today. I said earlier it seemed like we had an insane amount of customers, and I guess I was proven right. We sold a lot of items, over $2,000 worth of items, and we sold a lot of table time, for lack of a better word. We made over $2,000 from people playing the TCG in our store. Unfortunately, our profit was in the negative, but that's because we bought a lot of upgrades. I think it was still a good day, though. We'll make some more money today, and then we're gonna finish off my to-do list, which is buying some more posters to match this display, and then getting some new product to stock these remaining shelves. Alright, I feel like this one display needs to move over a tiny bit. Yeah. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to get it centered on those posters. No, guys! Guys! I'm in the Guys. Thank you. I'm literally in the process of moving this thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that in the after hours. Holy shit. Barely flipped the sign to open and there's a lineup of people vying for my attention and desperate for singles. Hot singles near you. Jeez Louise. Alright. Get to everybody. I'll just wait till tonight to get that card display in its perfect placement, because I'm going to be buying more posters anyway, so we might do a little bit of rearranging. Eddie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying our shift at the card shop. What do you want? You want to trade a card? Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll do that. Singles are fucking flying off the shelves here this morning. This is crazy. No one's bought that $550 graded card yet, but hopefully, like the last graded card we sold, it's only a matter of time. I didn't think we were going to sell that $3,000 card as quick as we did. We sold it within 4 hours of it being up for sale, so hopefully we'll have similar luck this time around. Thank you for the hydration, Brawny. I need it after serving all these customers. Good golly. We are making up all the money that we wasted on those glass display cases last night, which makes me feel real good. That helps ease the pain a little bit. Hey, we haven't had a second to breathe here this morning. Here, I thought yesterday was a busy day. We can never complain, because the more customers we have, the more money we make. And the more money we have, the more things we can buy. You know what else I didn't do last night? I didn't rip any packs. Usually my daily ritual, once the customers have cleared out, is to rip a few packs. We didn't get the chance to do that yesterday, so I gotta prioritize that tonight as well. I also need to double check our deodorizer systems. Yeah, they need to be refilled. We do not want those running out of juice. Very important. This must mean thrice the packs next time. I think you're right. We gotta make up for our missing rips. Tiff, what happens if you set the price of something to like $201 if you don't have pennies? So in Canada, we don't have pennies anymore, and if that happens and you're paying with cash, it's rounded to the nearest 5 cents. So if something's $201 and you're paying cash, you pay $2. If something's $203 and you pay cash, you pay $205. If you're paying credit or debit, it's the exact amount. So I would assume that's how it would work in this game as well. However, this game does have 50-cent coins, which we don't have in Canada. So, it's not 100% accuracy. Man, we already sold out of all the singles on that display. That's crazy. Singles are flying off the shelf. Poor Canada being too poor for pennies. Apparently it was literally costing more than 1 cent to make a penny. They were losing money on the production of pennies. Plus, no one uses pennies or wants pennies. So eventually it got to the point where they were just like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. Oh, have they done that in the USA as well? I didn't even realize. I just got an achievement called I love working in retail for manually checking out over 1,000 customers. Holy moly. See, my vibe check said $8. He said that wasn't good, and I told him to scram. Oh, you're starting to phase out pennies as well. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine it's a similar situation that we found ourselves in, where it was literally costing more than 1 cent to make each penny. Plus, again, people don't want them and people don't use them, so, you know. Canada has 50-cent coins, but only like how America does have a $2 bill. Ooh, look at this! Someone is buying that full art graded card for $550. We bought that from someone yesterday for $355, so we're making almost a $200 profit on this transaction. Let's go. And yet again, it did not take long to sell a high-value graded card. I really thought those types of things would sit there longer before we sold them, but alas, speaking of singles, we sold every single one that we had out today. That's crazy. Wow. Clearly we know what the hot item is in this store. They haven't minted 1 and 2 pence coins in the UK for a few years now due to that too. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is not just a Canadian issue, clearly. This is a global issue. Everyone has decided globally, fuck the penny. Yes, you can sell singles. So when you rip packs, and if you get some high-dollar cards, or if you get someone coming in selling cards that you can get a good deal on, you can actually sell the singles in your store and make money that way. Wow, there really are hot singles in this area. I told you. I told you. That's the tagline of this store, Muffin Card Co. We have hot singles in your area. Oops. $15. The issue with having a bigger store, obviously, is that it does cost us way more money to keep these shelves stocked. They weren't even stocked at the beginning of the day, but they are looking emptier than ever now, so luckily we've had a steady wave of customers come by, and we're going to use all the money that we make today to make sure our shelves are nice and stocked. And I want to get a couple posters as well if we can afford it, because it looks a little silly that only one of the card displays have posters. I want to even that out. But there's only so much money to go around, so we'll see how much we make today. So far, so good, though. We've got over 3,000 in our pocket. New tagline? Thanks for the clip, Ronnie. The tagline has been immortalized. It is official, everybody. Muffin Card Co. featuring hot singles in your area. Holy crap, this guy just walked up and asked me if I wanted to buy a $2,500 card. And not only that, he's trying to sell me this card for $500 above market price. That's a no for me. Try someone else with your scalper tactics, because it ain't gonna work here. I'm the one doing the scalping, not the other way around. Got it? Okay, I got a break in the action. Now let's do what I was trying to do before and perfectly line this up if I can. It's gotta be back this way a little bit. Ugh! It's like always off by like 1 inch. There we go! Perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Okay. And then those two are lined up with each other. Perfect. So then I want to get 4 more posters to put over this wall. Then I want to move these a little bit. Oh hey, it's a random thing, but my Pomeranian got told at her vet that she's got a good body under her fluff. A good body under her fluff! Yes! Yes, queen! Work that body! Honestly, that's the best news I've heard all day. I love Pomeranians. They're literally just puffballs. It's adorable. As soon as I saw that one of the new starter Pokemon was a Pomeranian, I was like, well, this is an easy choice. I know who my starter is going to be. But for the love of God, I bemoaned about this in the Discord, so I'll keep it short and sweet. For the love of God, Game Freak, how many times do I have to ask you? Keep the cutie on 4 legs. Please. I don't want a humanoid Pomeranian. I don't want you to shave the Pomeranian in its final form. Please, for the love of God, don't do this to me. My brother and I joke that if Pomdon stands, then it should be like a Pommy and just stand wiggling side to side, holding its hands to its chest. So I'm sure most of you guys have heard this story before, but just for the people who are new in the chat, Sprigatito, the grass type starter from the previous generation of Pokemon, is not only one of my favorite starter Pokemon of all time, it's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, full stop. I think they just did the perfect job with Sprigatito. She is the cutest little kitty cat. I love her so much. And then they just ruined her with her evolutions. Who was like, cute kitty cat. I know, let's make her into creepy humanoid. Like, what? She could have been a lion. Think about what we could have had, people. We could have had a majestic grass lion, and instead we got that. And I don't know if I can ever forgive Game Freak for that. I don't know if I ever can. As you can tell, it's been how many years later? Still salty about it. But all I'm saying is, please don't do it to the Pomeranian too. Okay? Please don't do it. It is 8:30 p.m. We got a few last minute stinkies coming in for some shopping. Check out our last few customers and we'll flip that sign to closed. And refill this barren store of ours. Jeez Louise. Again, it's a good sign because it means we sold a lot of stuff today. But I don't like the look of those barren shelves. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. No one else is coming in. Everybody finish up your games. We're closed. We're out of singles. There are no more hot singles in your area. Go home. Now I need to see what we need. Okay. Let's get more red packs. More purple packs. More red packs, more purple packs, more purple boxes, yellow boxes, blue boxes, literally just all the boxes, blue, yellow, purple. We don't actually sell the red boxes right now, but the license is so expensive, so I'm gonna hold off on that. We need more plushies, plushies of all types. Plushie, plushie, plushie. Get the license for a Nocti plushie too, sure. Okay, we need more deck boxes. We don't have any green, red, or yellow deck boxes left. Red, green, yellow. We need more black dice. Yeah, we're out of black dice. Black dice. And then I don't think we have any of those starter decks left either. Get the fire battle deck. And... okay, let's start there. Let's place that order. And then see where we're at. And then how are we on bills? We still got 4 days to pay those, so we'll hold off. Okay. Starter decks. Perfect. Another thing I should do as well is just check the prices of everything. The market prices fluctuate quite a bit, so we'll make sure that we're still selling everything for a good price. More packs. Deck boxes. Plushies. The star plushies in particular are very popular. Deck boxes. Plushies. Ugh, I hate when there's just 2 things left in a box. Alright, we'll put that there. Refill the shelf as needed. Boxes. Oh yeah, our new type of plushie. We haven't sold these bats before. That's kind of fun. Unfortunately, we can only sell 3 bats per row because they are thick. We got more deck boxes. Deck boxes in every color you could ask for. Boxes of cards. Oh yeah, these shelves are gonna look a lot better by the time I'm done here. I watched Euro die and then left the scene. Hopefully that means you guys had fun, Death? Also, I'm not sure why they auto-modded Coward, but I'll allow it. More plushies! Unfortunately, we're gonna have 2 left in this box as well, so this will be our stack of backstock plushies. Here's our final order. We got boxes. Alrighty, these shelves look a lot more full now. They're not 100% full though, so what, if anything, can we add to the end of the line? Also, we can sell these bat plushies for 55 bucks a piece? Holy crap. Those are some high value plushies. Okay. Let's see what else we could buy. What about more of these starter decks? We could get an Earth Battle deck. Let's grab one of those. That'll be about all we can afford for today. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to afford my new posters, but you gotta start somewhere. Alrighty. Oh yeah, shelves look good now. Look at that. So much variety. Okay, we're going to sell these for $29 each. Again, let's check the prices of everything. That's good. That's good. Those are good. Those are good. 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 Everything's right around market price. A little bit above, obviously, because we got to make a profit. Good. Good. How about the plushies? Good. Yep. Boxes. Good. Packs. Alright. I think we're good. Now, to make up for the fact that we have not ripped any packs lately, I'm going to take a bunch, literally a handful of packs, as many packs as I could open. Or I could hold, rather, and then we're going to rip. These are our new highest dollar packs as well. So hopefully that means, boom, Gigatron X EX. We get some high value ones. Didn't take long to pull one right there. A $44 card in our first pack and 4 new ones to add to our collection. Something so soothing about sitting back and ripping packs. Ah, the perfect way to end a day. Gotta rip all the days we missed plus interest. I like the way you think, Malice. I like the way you think. Nice. First edition Holo Gigantite was worth $18. That was a good pull. These packs are worth $9 each, so we pull the gold Blazor worth $18.91. We're already making our money back and then some. I actually opened some Magic the Gathering packs the other day. The Avatar Cross, the Turtles Cross, and the new lore one. It's crazy the collabs that Magic the Gathering has had lately between Ninja Turtles and Avatar and Final Fantasy. I'm not personally a Magic the Gathering player or collector, but I gotta admit, some of those sets have tempted me. There was a Spider-Man set. I was like, what? I held off, but I've been extremely tempted by, yeah, Spider-Man and Final Fantasy especially. I almost pulled the trigger, but then I was like, no, I have enough Pokemon cards. I don't need Magic as well. The Spider-Man set was dope AF. Did you pull anything cool? Alright, we're up to 426 unique cards in our collection now, which is nice. And now, like usual, we start flipping through until we find the highest value duplicates. And those are the ones we'll sell in our store. Fortunately, I don't have a ton of like super high value duplicates. They're more like $2 cards, $3 cards, but it adds up and people clearly love them. They fly off the shelves, so I like to take the time to go through my binder and stock them. Pulled the comic book Cat, Anti-Venom, and a few of the different Spider-Man. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've even looked online. I was like, maybe I don't need to buy, like, packs, but I could buy, like, some of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. For example, Tifa is probably my all-time favorite Final Fantasy character. But of course, Tifa's everybody's all-time favorite Final Fantasy character, and that means that all the Tifa cards, all the cool full art Tifa cards are all extremely expensive, so I have shown self-control. I have not dropped money on cardboard of my favorite girl, but I have been tempted. Yeah, it is crazy just like what the TCG market looks like now compared to 5 years ago. Like if you look at a chart, like if you look at price charting values of Pokemon cards, the graph looks like this. It's insane. Everything has doubled and tripled in price in the past couple of years, and it's not just Pokemon, it's all TCG. It's Magic, it's One Piece, it's Lorcana, the trading card game scene right now is just crazy. All right, we had a busy day. Day 28 at Muffin Card Co. We had 104 customers visit. We made $4,908. Unfortunately, we spent all of that and more, leaving us with a negative net profit. But that's okay. The shelves are stocked. The store looks good. We'll make it all back today. Look at this. I like it. We sell 4 different Tetramon sets. We sell both packs and booster boxes. We sell 4 different varieties of plushies, actually. 4 different colors of deck boxes, 4 different colors of dice. We sell 4 different varieties of card sleeves plus top loaders. We sell 2 different types of starter decks. We sell binders. A little bit of something for everybody here at Muffin Card Co. And don't forget our singles collection as well. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Free shower for you, sir. Good morning. Here bright and early as always. The dudes are rolling in. Not a single female in sight. They don't get here till after 9 a.m. Also, did I just kick these boxes? This is not a good place for these boxes. I don't know where else to put them, though. I just have to try not to move out that side. If I'm gonna leave the checkout, I gotta leave from my right so I don't knock over my stuff. There won't even be any singles left by noon. It's crazy how they are by far and away the hottest product we sell at our store. Yeah, speaking of TCG, I went to a card show on Sunday. I posted a picture in Discord and on my socials about some of the cards I picked up. Basically, before we went to the card show, I went to the bank, I took out $100 and I said, this is my budget. It's, you know, it's better when you have the tangible budget in front of you. It's so easy to just tap your card and spend lots of money. So I said, nope, I'm taking out 5 20s and this is my card budget. And it was a lot of fun, actually, because then it made it a bit more, I don't want to say a challenge, but, you know, I was trying my best to really look for good deals or look for cards that I genuinely was interested in. So we spent a lot of time going from booth to booth, just flipping through binders. Basically, what I was looking for was cards that caught my eye, and usually that criteria meant cute cards. So whenever I found cute cards in the $5 to $10 range, I picked them up. So I ended up getting, I think, 8 cards for $100, which is pretty good. I got some really, really cool ones. I got a nice Jolteon and Flareon. Both of those have Gary in the art, or blue, which I thought was really cool. I got this really derpy, shiny Ditto, which is awesome. Got a couple of other awesome cards. I got a card I'd never even seen before. It's an older card. I believe it was from 2012, and it's actually 2 Growliths curled up sleeping. I was like, well, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I will be buying that. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was nice, and added all those cards to my collection. Did you get any help to finish your 151 Master? I did. I finished my 151 Master at the end of last year. It is the first and maybe only set I have ever finished, but 151 meant so much to me because obviously it's those original 151 Pokemon, and as someone who grew up on Gen 1, I just really, really wanted to complete that set. So I was fortunate enough, through help from friends and being able to trade, that I was actually able to complete the Master set, which I'm super happy about as well, because the prices of 151 have gone through the roof. I started collecting the set right when it first launched, so I was able to get a lot of the bigger cards for not too much, versus now, when we were at the card show on Sunday, I actually saw 151 Charizard for $450. I think I paid $150 when I got the Charizard, which, so it's crazy, you know, it's more than doubled in value since I picked it up. But yes, you did help, Death, and thank you again for doing that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I have a complete master set of 151, which I'm really happy about. I think I've still got an unopened 151 box. Well, if you need money, you can probably sell that thing for triple, if not quadruple, what you paid for it. Because, yeah, 151, like most Pokemon and other trading card related items, has insanely gone up in value over the past couple of years. Now I just wait for them to do a sequel to 151. My personal favorite generation is Generation 2, Johto. And Generation 2 had 300 Pokemon in it. I'd need to fact check that. So I would love for them to do a Pokemon 251, for lack of a better naming convention. That's the Johto set. That would be awesome. If they ever do a set like that, that would be the next set that I try to complete. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the issue with trying to complete sets is usually I don't really care about a lot of the cards versus 151 again and have that nostalgic connection. So I really wanted to get all the cards. And B, a lot of sets are just enormous. Like 300 plus cards when you take into consideration art rares and trainer gallery and rainbows and golds, and it's like, it's not feasible, especially with today's card prices, to complete a lot of sets. So I've got to be extremely picky about what sets I complete, and yeah, I can't see myself venturing to complete any more sets unless they did something like a Pokemon 251. That would definitely get me excited. But yeah, I was lucky when Pokemon 151 came out. I got a lot of product at MSRP. I got the Pokemon 151 Premium Collection, which was cool. So I got a lot of cards from there. I picked up some packs and stuff. So I luckily didn't have to spend, you know, an arm and a leg to complete the set, thankfully. This guy wants to trade graded card for that card. No thanks. I don't collect graded cards, so. I say that both in-game and in real life. I don't know how you guys are about graded cards. Some people, like, that's their thing. I'm personally not a fan of graded cards. I just, first of all, I don't want to pay a premium just for a card with a number on it. You know, as long as the card is not falling apart, I'm not one who's particularly worried about condition. But another thing, I just like displaying my cards in binders, and I know you can get special binders for graded cards, but it just doesn't work as well for me. I personally just like collecting regular raw cards. I think we're gonna hit shop level 27 tonight. We're getting pretty close. I just need to sell 2 of these plushies so I can get rid of that last box. Although, in saying that, we've got empty shelf space. I can just put them right here. Aha! As someone with dozens of graded comics, I wonder how people store an entire set of graded cards. Yeah, like I said, I know you can get sort of like custom binders that actually do display the graded cards, but to me personally, it's just a stylistic thing. I just don't think they look as good. But I don't know, maybe some people have some cool ways to display them. Yeah, maybe a display case or something like that. I mean, then we're talking about things that require more room than I have. I don't have room for a big-ass display case for my graded cards. I have room for binders, and that's it. But yeah. I'm gonna go turn on the lights. And we did hit shop level 27. Let's go! Come a long way since our humble beginnings here at Muffin Card Co. We sell so many more different types of products. We have so much more space for people to play the TCG. We've got decorations and posters. We have come a long way. Y'all just gonna complain about the prices? What is wrong with this card? If I drop it by 50 cents, will you be happier? And not leave me a bad Yelp review? Dang. This guy was gonna trade a card worth $2,000 for a card worth only $900. Which would normally be a sick deal, but I don't have the card that he wants, so can't take him up on it, unfortunately. Tiff, don't concede to the customer. I'm just, I don't want my 4.52 to drop. See, someone already gave me a 3-star review and said, okay, pricing. Can't help it. I'm a sucker for the customer review. They got me right where they want me. What? He just said, God, so expensive. God, so expensive. Man, this is expensive. God, so expensive. Man, this is expensive. 5 times he stood there and complained about the price. What is wrong with people? The market value of this card is $238, and I'm selling it for $259, which was supposed to be $250. But even still, he complained about it. He said, this costs $3.50, and then picked it up. So I don't know what's wrong with people. They cannot be satisfied. That's true. I need to just ignore them. Also, the stinkies are infiltrating my store, which I don't love. Do a little manual work there. That's true. I have to, care less about their opinions. I'm a lion and I can't care about the opinions of sheep, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't care. I check my little review app and I care. Maybe I just need to delete that app off my phone. Maybe then it would be better. Maybe I should just never look at that app ever again. God knows the guy who stood there and complained 5 times in a row left me a negative review. Dang. People are trying to sell me high value cards today. I don't want to spend that much money on a card, I'm sorry. I've got things I need to buy. We sold all the singles we had out today, so clearly they weren't that poorly priced, seeing as they are literally sold out. It was just a bunch of people who like to complain or within my eyesight. That's the problem. Whoa! Okay, that's a cool ass card. Unfortunately, he is asking way over market price. I'll give you like 300 bucks. Well, it was cool, but it was not that cool. Bye. Plushie for you, sir. Great choice. $22. Alright, it's another day done. Sorry, we're closed. Finish up your games. The last few people checked out. Okay, is that it? Yeah, what do we need in terms of restocking? We need more blue boxes and gold boxes. Blue boxes, gold boxes. What else do we need? Clear sleeves. We need Tetramon sleeves. Ooh, I can move this plushie over here now too, thank God. Let's give me the ick. We need more red packs and blue packs. Okay, and then I think maybe we can buy some new products. I wouldn't mind getting some more of these different battle decks. Let's get some of those. Purchase all that, and then with our remaining money, I'm buying posters. I want to buy posters so bad. And as we know, the cool posters are 500 bucks a pop. On the bright side, not all of these cards are going to fit on the shelf, which means I'm gonna rip them. It's gonna be our stash right there on the table. This woman is eyeing it, but we're not gonna let her over there. Got some new products. These are a new type of starter deck. Starter decks don't seem to be a huge seller, but I like the product diversification. Lots of different things for people to buy. They'll sell eventually. These packs are gonna be for me to rip. And some more starter decks. Nice. Alrighty. Shelves stocked. Now we need to replenish the deodorizers. And then we gotta buy some posters. That's under deco. Posters. So the posters I have right now is that 25 and 26, I think? Yes. So we want different ones. Which ones are cool? These ones are cool. One white. One black. Nice! Alright. Posters! They're not at the same height. Those are a little bit lower. Wish there was like sort of a grid system so we could make sure everything was level, but alas, we're doing it the best we can. Those are still not level with each other. What I need to do is just fix these and put them right on one of these slats. That's just an easier point to work with. I don't know why I didn't do that before. There. This will be better. There we go. Now I'll do the same thing on this side. You. And you. You. And then you. Hey, Lace, how are you? How does that look? It's pretty even. Best I can do anyway, with, again, without a grid system or, you know, a lever or a measuring tape, just eyeballing it. I think that looks pretty even. Alright, the store looks so much better now. It's actually got some art on the walls. I mean, clearly we need more, but I like the look of the posters back there. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay, and now for the best part of the night. We got lots of packs to rip. We got 4 basic packs. Ooh, that's a nice one. The Kids Tonight EX. Followed up by the Anglerfish Gold and then the Helio Hollow. Wow. That was a sick pack. As far as basic packs go, anyway. That was very high value. And then that was a stinker, so it all evens out. I love the in-game versions of Pokemon. Me too. The creature designs are actually really cute in this game. And it still gives the same dopamine hit that ripping packs of Pokemon cards do. They did a great job, whoa, with the character designs. And then look at this, the Crowbib EX Gold Edition. That is a $90 card. Let's go. Oh my god, is this a god pack? We just got another Hollow Gold card. Can we get 3? It's a god pack, no way! This is our 3rd god pack in this game. This is the 3rd time we have pulled a god pack, which means every single card in the pack is a high value, rare card. Every single one, it appears, is going to be a gold edition hollow. Oh, Look at the money come through. Let's go. That card's worth over $100. Holy shit. One pack of basic cards ended up having a total value of $668.48. That's crazy. Wow, and every single one of them except one is a brand new card for our collection. That's insane. Literally making money opening packs. That was our third God pack in our career. In my personal real-life career of opening Pokemon cards, I have never opened a God pack. It's like a bucket list item for me, is to someday open a God pack of Pokemon cards. Which is crazy. If I opened a God pack of Pokemon cards in real life, I think I'd probably faint, because it is hype enough opening these virtual Pokemon knockoff cards. I can't imagine what it would be like in real life. One of them wasn't new, so you should ship it off. That's a good point, actually. We should send that duplicate that we got off for grading. I'm gonna do that once I'm done opening these packs. The worst part about sending cards for grading in this game is that it takes forever to get them back, but it's fine. Oh, today I learned if you pay more money, it takes less days to get to you. But like, a lot more money. If you want it back in 2 days, you gotta pay $1,500, which I'm not doing. I will pay a little bit more than we paid last time, though. Last time we only paid $10. We had to wait 12 days. I'm willing to pay $40 to cut that down to 7 days. That seems reasonable. All right, let's go find that card. So it should be towards the front of the binder. We just need to look for one that is a duplicate. I don't see it here. Is it in one of these other sections? Sort by price. Oh, here it is. It's right here. I was gonna say, wait a minute, where did it go? But it's this one right here. So raw, it's worth $101.24. But if we grade it... One second. I want to see what it would be worth. Is there a way to check? I know there is a way to check. Just trying to figure out what that is. There's a way to see if it comes back graded what it would be. Oh, here, I think. So it's worth $100 raw. If it comes back as a 10, we'll make 5 times the money. Anything less than a 10, honestly, is not really worth it. If it's a 9, we'll make our grading money back. But we need this to come back as a 10. Anything less than a 10 will not be worth it. How do you know if it's good or not? I mean, like, it looks good to me. It's literally pack fresh. There's no reason why it shouldn't be a 10, right? I guess we'll play the gambling game. I'm gonna try it. I am gonna try it. Let's send this card for grading. Alright. This is the one we're sending off. Why didn't it add? I'm so confused. Select cards. Click. 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 What? Click. Oh, I had to right click. Okay. Let's just hope it comes back at 10. Fingers crossed, everybody. That's only the second card we've ever submitted for grading, so I mean, I think it's still worth the risk. It's kind of the fun of it, you know? It's hoping get something good. All right, we're not done ripping though. We got one more box. Let's open these packs. Maybe we can get another God pack. Who knows? Nothing yet. Are you a TCG reseller in this game? No, I get everything for MSRP and then I sell it for a little bit higher than market value to make a profit, but I am not a scalper in this game. I am highly convinced that some of my customers in this game are scalpers. I don't really care. As long as they're paying me what I'm asking for, they can do whatever they want on the secondary market. But we are not a scummy scalper. We are a legitimate TCG business. And I just get high off my own supply in the after hours, that's all. And then, yeah.
Not back to that joke again.
Alana says that I say the joke, I get high off my own supply, way too much.
Oh my god.
She just came in and rolled her eyes and said, you're not using that joke again. Look, how else would you describe me opening packs of cards after my store is closed? Come up with a new analogy and I'll use it. She is done with my humor. She's like, that's the lamest joke in the world. You're getting high on your own supply joke-wise, too. Hey, there's a good hit. The Burr Pig Hollow Silver Edition. Boom. And apparently that's a duplicate. So we can sell that one. I'm not going to send that one off for grading, but that could be a good one to sell. So what I was going to say is, by ripping packs, we get cards that we can add to our collection. You can see there are 1,452 total cards, which is crazy. We've got 443. Will we ever complete the master set? I don't know, but I'm going to try. And then any duplicates I get, I either send off for grading or I just sell here in my store. So what I do is, after I rip a bunch of packs, I go through, I see which cards are duplicates, I take the highest value ones I can, and then I sell them as singles here in my store. Hey Idaho, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Muffin Card Co. Putting in the work here tonight at our shop. We've made lots of money. We've done lots of expansions in our shop. We sell some new products now. Our actual storefront got bigger. And we continue to pull more awesome cards as well. We're almost a third of the way through the complete Tetramon collection, so I feel like that's pretty good progress, considering the sheer amount of cards that there are to collect. Alright, let's get these all set up and priced. You and you. You and you. You. We're getting down to the lower value cards now. We're only gonna be able to sell these for a couple bucks each, but a couple bucks is a couple bucks. Oh, I think I took one too many because I have an empty spot in my binder. Which one did I take one too many of? Oh no! This one? Yes, whew! Almost gave one up from the personal collection. That just won't do. Alrighty. Let's price all of these, and then we'll be ready to go for tomorrow. So this is a big one. We can sell this one for 40 bucks. Sell this one for 12. Let's try selling that one for 350. 3 bucks. Let's do 250. And there we go. Everything else is priced. Shelves are stocked. This girl refuses to go home. I'm gonna throw out the boxes, and then it's time for us to call it a day. That was day 29 here at Muffin Card Go. So let's do one more a day in game before we call it a night, shall we? Unfortunately, today we did not make a profit either. I keep spending all the money that I make, but it's fine. One of these days is gonna pay off, okay? Welcome to day 30, and yes, we're open. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Welcome to Muffin Card Co, everybody. This business continues to expand, and we continue to draw in the customers bright and early. It's 8:15 a.m. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, a bunch of people heading to my store. Come on in, we're open for business, everybody. Just restocked the shelves yesterday. We got lots of new singles out. Tables are clear and ready to play. Good morning, sir. How can I help you? You want to trade cards, but I don't have the card you want, so sorry. Starting the day off with a little bit of disappointment. Come one, come all, come in, everybody. Good morning, sir. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. Oh, Jesus, we don't have these products priced. My bad. Let's do that so we can actually sell them. There you go. My bad about that. Didn't realize everything on the shelf did not have a price. Alright. First customer of the day. Thank you, Mr. Red. Next up, someone's purchasing a Pygmy plushie for $34. Thank you, sir. 4 basic card packs and a single. That'll cost you $18.50. Here's your change. Morning, sir. Oh, that's a big haul. Alright, we've got 3 rare card boxes, 1 red deck box, 2 green deck boxes, 2 water battle decks, and a single. Your total will be $220.52, and that'll get us out of the red, folks. Whew! Dice. Nice, nice. A bunch of legendary card packs for you, sir. Great choice. Now, what can I do for you? You want to trade cards? No, thank you. Not interested. Dang, these starter decks are flying off the shelf today. We just sold 3 fire battle decks, 4 wind battle decks, and a single. Your total will be $283. Thank you so much for shopping at Muffin Card Co.
Which Pokemon do soccer players like the most? Golduck.
Golduck! Yes! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies and the laugh, Idaho. It's a 2-for-1 package with you. Appreciate it. Golduck! Yeah, that's a good joke. And also very fitting, seeing as we're playing TCG Card Shop Simulator tonight. Hello? You want to sell me this card? Sure, I don't have one of those. Hello? Total is $31. There's your change. Have a great day. Hello, sir. 2 packs of clear card sleeves will be $5. Thanks for the exact change. Hello, ma'am. 2 yellow deck boxes. $12 is your change. Hi, sir. Basic card box and some red D20s. That'll be $45. Hello, sir. 2 Minstar plushies and a single. Great choices. See you next time. Single for you. That'll be $2.50. Thank you, thank you. Lots of legendary card packs for you, sir. Thank you. Your total is $79. Have a great day. Wow, the line's never ending. What a busy day. There you are, sir. Thank you. 2 blue deck boxes. Love the color of those. That'll be $46. And last but certainly not least, this guy purchasing 2 wind battle decks. Wait, no, we're not done. She has joined the line. Thank you for waiting patiently, sir. What can I do for you? You waited for that long to sell me a card that's worth $2.35. And then wouldn't even take my offer of $2. He wasted an hour of his day trying to make $2.38 and wouldn't settle for $2. I don't understand people. Anyway. Hopefully you found everything you were looking for. Hello, you want to sell me? This is a pretty cool card, actually. I'll give you 30 bucks. How about that? How about 31 bucks? Nice. Hey, someone bought that $40 single we had up. Nice. Playmat for you, sir. Thank you. And another single for you, ma'am. Singles are flying off the shelf. There won't be any singles left for sale by dinner time. This guy wants to sell me a graded card. No thanks. Glad you enjoyed the moment. Glad you enjoyed the moment I hit send. I got sent to ads. Oh no! Well, I did enjoy Idaho, so thank you very much. Twitch is so rude, sending you to ad purgatory after you just so generously made me laugh and gave me 100 biddies. Rude, 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 I say. Alright, we got a brief second to breathe. Let's go take a look. Deodorizers are still looking good. Shelves are still looking pretty good. I don't think we're fully sold out of anything, which is nice. We've only got 2 singles left. This guy wants to buy some top loaders. There you go. Can you believe it's been 1 full in-game month in Muffin Card Co? Today is day 30 of our business venture, and yeah, we have come a long way since our humble beginnings. I like to see how much progress we've made in terms of physical space and number of customers and variety of products, and it's been a lot of fun. Alright, 1 Earth Battle deck will be $29. Thank you. What can I do for you? You want to sell me a card? I'll give you $1. Nice. See, and that was an example of how I buy things based on vibes. I looked at it, I looked at the market price, I said the best I can do is $1. And he took it. The vibes were right. Hello. That's our second last single of the day, I believe, sir. Thank you. I will give you $2. Alright. Screw you too. Come one, come all to Muffin Card Co. I can't believe with this many tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 tables in the store, and they are still full at all times. It's crazy how many people come here wanting to play the TCG. Clearly, at some point, when we get some more space, we gotta add some more tables, because the demand is there. Hey, Jazzy, how are ya? Happy Tuesday! Welcome to Muffin Card Co., where we sell all your TCG needs. You're doing good, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Just enjoying a cozy little night here in TCG Card Shop Simulator. Better go turn on the lights. Sun is starting to set. I don't want y'all playing in the dark. That would be spooky. That guy's already upset enough as it is. He doesn't need to be playing in the dark, too. Thanks for stopping by to play Tetramon. Hope you had fun. A loony for your change. I love watching the deodorizers go off. Those little robots are doing their job. I think we might tick shop level 28 before the end of the day. We gain experience from people playing the TCG as well, so every time people stand up from the table, we're getting some experience points, which is nice. I've been playing Fire Red, and I forgot to buy repels before going into Diglett Cave. Oh no! Nightmare. Getting stopped every 5 seconds. Yep, that is a nightmare. Now for the real question, Jazzy. Who did you choose as your starter in Fire Red? The thing about Gen 1 is that personally, I don't think there's a bad choice. All 3 of those starters are absolutely top tier. But my favorite when I was a kid, the Pokemon that I always picked, was Charmander. I love Charmander. I was a Charmander girl, so Charmander will always have a special place in my heart. But like I said, I really don't think there's any bad option in Gen 1. You got shiny Charmander? How many resets did that take you, Jazzy? Wow. You are way more patient than me, dude. I could not shiny hunt a starter. Oh my god, I'd lose my mind. I'm scared that if that was real, it would go off if it sensed my perfume. No, 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 no. It has a distinct sensor to dispense when stinky odors are present, not pleasant odors. Not sure how many resets, but I did it for 12 hours total. Dude, that's crazy. That's dedication right there. I could never... I've never been a shiny hunter in Pokemon because I just don't have the patience and the dedication for it. Especially the very beginning of the game. It's like you can't even start playing until you get that shiny, so hats off to you. Luckily, the shiny is worth it because obviously shiny Charizard is, in my opinion, one of the all-time coolest shinies, so... If there's any Pokemon to spend 12 hours shiny hunting for, it's probably Charmander, but I'm still impressed with the dedication. Also, enjoy your lurk, Squid. I'm gonna do it again for the other 2 on my second Switch in Leaf Green. You're a madman, Jazzy, and I love it. That's crazy, dude. No thanks. Getting towards the end of the day now. Still pretty busy in here, though. We got an hour till we close the doors, folks. I'm happy to take your money until then. Ooh, that's a cool card that I don't have. I'll give you $7. Well, I tried. Market value was 11. Not sure why he was so insulted that I offered 7. But anyway. Off you go. Now he's just awkwardly standing by the door creepily. And now he's turned around and decided to come back in. So I don't know what's going through this guy's mind. I thought he was going to come back and try to sell that card to me. I don't know where he's going. Looking at the empty singles rack that he could have seen from over there. Dude, don't just look at each empty spot and shake your head. Please just go home. Please just go home. Okay. Ooh, we got a binder, some card sleeves, and 2 different types of plushies. You are a Tetramon connoisseur, sir. There we go. Alright, we're closed. Everyone finish up your games. I know exactly how much we made in revenue today, because when we started today, we had negative money. So we made, at minimum, $4,234 in revenue, so it was a successful day. The store is closed before the stinkies can get in. Excellent, good timing. Honestly, for a day of making over $4,000 in revenue, the shelves are still pretty full. We need to order more bat plushies, more blue boxes. Blue boxes, bat plushies. What else do we need? Yellow boxes, blue deck boxes. Binders. Is that it? Really? I think so. I mean, we're getting low on some stuff, but those are the only things that we fully sold out of, so let's order those, and then I apparently have to pay my bills. Boo. And that's pretty much all we can afford to spend. And we'll restock the deodorizers, restock the shelves, and we'll call it a day. Alrighty, one more box. Boom! And those are some restocked shelves. Alright. That's it for day 30. Today we had 108 customers visit our store. Yeah, that's crazy. And we made $4,911 in revenue. Minusing our supply costs and the rent and bills we had to pay, we still ended up with a net profit of $2,377.66. Well, there you have it. We've officially completed 1 full month as the owner of Muffin Card Co. here in TCG Card Shop Simulator, and it is a ton of fun. I hope you guys enjoy watching the game as much as I love playing it, because this game is just, it's just so relaxing and so addictive. I feel like I blink and it's like, oh, 3 hours have gone by. I've been selling virtual cards for 3 hours, but it's been so much fun and it's been so cozy. I never want to stop. So thank you all so much for being here tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I am off for the rest of the week, but starting next week, we're kind of heading into a very regimented stream schedule for the remainder of March. I will be streaming every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening. The majority of the month, we are going to be playing Death Stranding 2. We're continuing our first playthrough of that game. And then towards the end of the month, after I think we're going to finish Death Stranding 2, we'll be switching gears and we're going to be trying out a brand new game. There's a new Life is Strange game coming out at the end of the month, which I can't wait to check out. So hopefully I will see you guys around over the next couple of weeks. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights, I will be here playing Death Stranding 2. So hopefully I will see you guys there. Hopefully we'll be able to work in some TCG Card Shop Simulator throughout the month as well. I have no idea how much more Death Stranding 2 we have left, so I just kind of allocated as many streams as I could for it. But if we finish it up early, then we'll be playing some TCG Card Shop Simulator. So yeah, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Like I said, hopefully I will see you guys back here soon. In the meantime, if you're looking for something to watch while I'm offline, head over to the YouTube channel. I just started a brand new Let's Play series over there. We are checking out World of Warcraft Midnight, the brand new expansion for the long-running MMORPG. It's really great so far, so you can check that out while I'm offline. Additionally, I do upload all of the Twitch VODs over to the YouTube channel, so if you want to get caught up on any of the TCG Card Shop shenanigans or get caught up on our Death Stranding 2 playthrough, that is the place to go. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see y'all again, hopefully, really soon.